Buying with Jewellery Maker online couldn't be easier. Just head over to our website, JewelleryMaker.com, and click on the register link. Simply fill in the required fields and you can shop 24/7. You'll also be privy to a faster checkout and personalised offers. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs. Love Jewellery Maker but don't have an account? You can now purchase items on the Jewellery Maker website through our guest checkout. To do so, select the products you wish to purchase and head over to the shopping basket. Simply enter your email address and select Continue as Guest below. After this, the checkout process is simple. Select your quantity and delivery option and then check out securely. Enter your billing details and either a credit card or PayPal account and proceed to payment. From here, you still have the option to create an account if you wish, making shopping online easier for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Wake up and tune into Jewellery Maker every morning at 8 a.m. for our early bird special. We have some great offers, amazing deals and great prices to bring to you. So that's 8 a.m. every morning, and you know what they say, the early bird catches the worm. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Are you new to Jewellery Maker? For a limited time, we're offering new customers a wonderful free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful genuine gemstone strands in an organza bag. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will be automatically added to your order when you make your first purchase. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, colour and type will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your gemstones, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
Did you know that when you book a Jewellery Maker workshop, you're given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre. Order from us today at www.jewellerymaker.com.
Jewellery Maker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. So visit our website for more information. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Hey, welcome back to Jewellery Maker. Yay! I'm back again. I've been here all weekend. It's fab. Lovely to be back. Joined with the fabulous Hannah with us today. Hello, my lovely. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm feeling good and very, very warm at the minute. So if I'm glowing, sorry. But I've been doing a workshop with some of the ladies, and we've been doing cubic right angle weave link bracelets, and they're all brilliant. I was so impressed with them all. Well done, ladies.
Ah, yay, awesome, fabulous. How often do you run the workshops?
To be fair, I don't do very many, but I try to do one a month if I can. Otherwise, not so many times as that. So it's more like a coffee morning for me.
Oh, I like it.
Anyone, it's just fun.
Yay, fabulous, brilliant. We have got an amazing 4 hours.
Brilliant.
We've got so many awesome things. I've got to show you this. I've got to show you this 3.5 carat Ethiopian opal solitaire. This is amazing. Seriously, I have got a one of a kind. Oh my gosh.
That's massive.
Isn't it?
Oh
It's not coming up until it's. Do you want to have a quick nosy before you go? Sorry, producer Sheridan is here.
She's got opal envy.
I've got a 4.5 carat solitaire, and it is in 18 carat gold, granted, but the value of that was amazing. I'm just gonna shade the light a little bit. This is absolutely incredible, and that's not the price on there, by the way. It is absolutely incredible. I am blown away. It's coming up for you in the next. Is it the next hour? In the next hour, it's 3.5 carat. I've got one that's 4, and it cost me in 18 carat gold. The value on it was around, I think it was £899. You're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this. Less than 50 chances. That's coming up for you. What else have we got? What else have we got? We have got. Oh, I'm sorry.
Are we doing that?
Yeah. And there's a mini one as well. That's coming up for you. Is that in the next hour? 7:30. That's coming up for you. We have got. I'm going to bring all these over because I just want to. We've got Keshi pearls. Everybody, what is it about Keshi pearls?
They're just gorgeous, aren't they?
They are.
I love the texture and the shape. You know, it's just different, a bit quirky, and I love it.
And I do. All organic and lovely and delicious and natural and fabulous. So we've got the Keshi pearls coming up for you. We have got. Right, here's the thing. When the producers want to actually buy the opal, you know it's amazing. So, true story. Gorgeous. They are coming up for you. We have also got the. I've got to show you. I'm just going to show you everything. Check out this sterling silver chain.
That's lovely. Look at that.
Isn't it? This is your multi-chain necklace connector. That is coming up for you at 6:45. And we've also got as well this hour Winter Wonderland, including peacock freshwater cultured pearls, potato pearls, silk thread, and more. It's amazing. What's the more? Well, we'll show you. We'll show you in a moment. Right, let's get started. I'm just going to move everything a bit closer to me. This is where it catapults all over the floor. And right, first hour is sterling silver. Do you know what? I've been blown away by the value of the what you get for your money here for sterling silver.
It's awesome, isn't it?
Isn't it? It's absolutely incredible. I just can't believe it. And we had a whole hour the other day of sterling silver, and I was like, oh my gosh, you could pay that for just brass, or you know, it's incredible. So
definitely, yeah.
Look at that. These. Loads. I know, right? Absolutely loads. So you have got your 925 sterling silver fish hooks, which is of course with your rose gold plating. Yeah, fish hooks. No, they're fish hooks. That's what it says on the graphics. See, they're a bit different because like what you've got here is you've got the little spring, the coil, and you've got the ball on there. So you've got that real quality finish that you've got here. They are beautiful. Drenched in 18 karat gold. You've got 10 pairs. Rose gold really popular at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, really. They've been massively popular all year, and I think the trend is supposed to continue through to next year as well. So
Love that.
You're
It's
on the
my
ball there.
fave. On the ball,
Yeah.
literally. There we go. So 10 pairs. All in 925 sterling silver with that 18 karat gold finish. You've got the coil, of course, and the ball. That is amazing. It's under £10 sterling silver, 18 karat rose gold, and they come out at £1 a pair.
That's incredible. I mean, even if you just put one gemstone on a head pin, you could sell them for £10 a pair anyway, couldn't you?
And then some, absolutely, with sterling silver.
Yep.
If you used a sterling silver head pin and a gemstone, amazing, absolutely. I think this is incredible. Try us out today if you have never bought from us before. 0800 644 655. No, Emma. Try us out today. It's gonna, the numbers at the bottom of the screen. Just read it and type it in, or you can bid on the web as well. Try us out at JewelleryMaker.com. But that's incredible. £1 a pair of shepherd's hook. Imagine, we've got the Keshi pearls coming up. Imagine like one of those with the rose gold. That would be so pretty, wouldn't
classic, stunning, so easy to make.
That's the thing as well. When you're selling your jewellery, your investment every time, you obviously want to add that to the value and what you're selling. So, think about that, how easy it would be and how little time consuming it would be to be able to do simple one gemstone earrings, and there you go. Love it.
So I'm trying to think who else was saying somebody was saying the other day you could do special treats. It might have been Kleshner saying that you can have, if they spend a certain amount of money, they can get a free pair of earrings.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if you know you've spent less than a couple of pounds on making that pair, they feel they're getting like an amazing bargain. You make a second sale, everybody's happy.
Yeah, it was.
That's the way to do it.
Me and Kleshner were talking about it, and I was saying, I think I suggested it to her. I was like, you could sweeten the deal. Like, if you're struggling to close a sale, or if someone's like, I'm in an R-in, something like this. Amazing. £9.95. Loads of you there. Good luck. Perfect. This is fab. I'm so excited for this hour. I don't have those.
Are they?
Yeah.
Hiding. Oh, look at those.
I love these.
They're really dinky, aren't they? Really sweet.
They are, but they're like quality as well. They're thick. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So they're like, you can tell they're good quality because they're chunky.
Yes, chunky.
But they're not massive and clunky. They're still elegant.
They are. They're really dinky and quality, and these are beautiful. So you have got your 925 sterling silver, beautiful beads in these hearts, 6x7, absolutely gorgeous. A 5-pack of these. Hannah, what would you kind of be tempted to do with these?
Well, I quite like the idea of little wish bracelets, but also because I'm a bit of a sea bead fan, I like the idea of incorporating them into like sort of a netted design, something like that, and then it just adds a bit of interest to what you're making.
Oh, I love that idea.
They're really sweet now,
They
aren't
are, aren't they?
Simple macrame bracelet. Pop one of those in the middle.
It'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
And makes it like different colours and wear them like stackers as well.
Totally my kind of bracelets, totally my kind of thing. I love a stacker bracelet, but that would be, oh, sorry. It's just miles away then. £8.95. Again, how much silver have we got in these bags? It's got to be over 3. The sisters in my ear. 3.2, both at the same time. 3.2 grams of sterling silver. You think about like a traditional chain, just a chain, 18-inch, 16-inch chain, and to be able to get that under £10 would be amazing. And you've got like probably less than 2 grams in a, one of the giveaway chains that they give, less than 2 grams. You've got 3.2 grams of silver here. Amazing value. I love it. Awesome. Perfect. Let's move on. Have you done all your Christmas shopping yet, Hannah?
Oh no. I've got a couple of bits, and I bought those purely because it looked like an amazing sort of value deal, and I just thought, oh, I'll get some of those and decide who I'm giving them to later.
I love it. We obviously it was at the beginning of the month, or was it in September? And it was Katie Reed was saying she's done all of her Christmas shopping and wrapped it all up and everything.
And her cards, I think she's done her cards as well, ready just to post them.
Ah, this is what should have been. Beck, this is not right. This is what should have been in box 7, right? bear with me just a sec. Talk amongst yourselves. Hannah, sing him a song or something.
I can't sing. Michael can sing.
Right. I love this. There we go. We're talking about like...
There we go. How pretty is that?
That is really... Do you know, this reminds me of, you know, something that you would get from the little duck egg blue.
Yes. Oh my gosh,
Shop.
but you pay a fortune for that,
You would, wouldn't you?
It looks like you would, though.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
It does. You can imagine that. They've got one that's got like little stations and discs and things in. Absolutely gorgeous. Also that links place as well that has that looks quite similar to it as well. Where you would be paying, you know, or you could be paying, should I say, for 3 figures for something like this. £15.95. That is lovely. Every day of the week I'd be like, oh my gosh, that's a bargain.
Yeah, absolutely. And it doesn't have to be Christmas. It could be a birthday present. It could be a treat for yourself. I mean, it's not a break the bank kind of price point, but anybody could wear it, I think.
Absolutely. And the thing is as well, like if you're struggling for something to buy for somebody for Christmas, it's age appropriate, it's occasion appropriate. You've actually got on the back here, just to show you, there's an extender chain as well. So if you're not sure of the length of someone's wrist or the size of someone's wrist, you've got the extender chain there as well. So I think this is lovely. And you know, I was saying this the other day, but my mum and dad's next door neighbour, her daughter is like 13 or 14, and they're like, we never know what to get her. Imagine as a 13 or 14-year-old opening this up in sterling silver.
Oh, how sweet.
It is lovely, isn't it? Ah, I think I'd buy multiples of these. I'd like to stack them and layer them up as well.
I think my goddaughter would like that as well. A little bit younger, but she, you know, anything sparkly in a box is gonna be a bit of a hit, isn't it?
Definitely. I mean, things like Secret Santa's under £10. I mean, that is incredible for a £10 note. You know, you can't get a decent bottle of wine for that if you were going to give it as a gift for Christmas or something, you know? Yeah. You've got something for life. That is so lovely. I would be multi-buying on these. Secret Santa gifts, if you've got £10 budget to spend on people at work for Secret Santas, those kinds of things. Lovely. Lovely. Right, next up. Oh yes, it is. Right, we have got a pack of 3 lobster claw clasps. I love a lobster claw clasp.
They're good though, aren't they? It's one of those things that is nice and secure.
It is.
But also, I think they just feel nice as well,
They
don't they?
do feel. I was going to say that, and I thought,
sorry.
that's like, no, but I thought that would be a weird thing to say, but
No,
it's okay.
They do though. They really do.
They do feel nice.
Yeah.
And I always think if there's a lobster claw clasp on something, I think it always just looks more expensive than a normal kind of spring clasp. But they're lovely. Loads of silver in these as well. So again, if you're somebody that's making your jewellery and you're kind of selling it as sterling silver, like every component needs to be sterling silver within your pieces. And we've got some wire and some pieces coming up for you as well to kind of add to that. But I think these are absolutely lovely, really luxurious kind of finish. I find them much easier to open and close as well than a normal kind of ring.
Like a bolt ring or something.
Bolt ring, yeah.
Wow, gosh.
That is a bargain.
You're supposed to be doing that. Yeah.
Oh no, we've got Hannah here.
I'll close myself off from it. That is just go with the flow. Let's just do it.
For those of people that are watching maybe and they don't know what you do here at JM, I mean, other than being fabulous and creating amazing jewellery and being, you know, one of our guests, what do you do here on a day job?
So I'm officially titled project coordinator, but I work within the kit team. So all of these lovely kits that we bring to wear, I'm lucky enough to be one of the people that gets to pick and sort through some of the things coming in, put them together, try and present you with something that we think is value for money and desirable, and then hook those up with the designers. So we try and get the best possible designer for the kit. To give you the inspiration to then hopefully buy the kit from us.
Fantastic. That's awesome. So obviously, you know, in terms of kind of like buyers and things, you work with the buying team as well, right?
Yeah, buying in projects. So Marie's my manager, and she's our lovely gemologist and head buyer and everything. So she oversees us all, and then there's all the buying team and the kit team, and we all sort of feed into her remit there.
Ah, so that is why when this came up at £2.25, you're like, should it be that price?
Yeah, I know we do naughty stuff on the Late Show.
We do.
I know, but I have to close my ears and eyes to some of the prices. yeah, both producer and director in chorus. What comes on the Late Show stays on the Late Show.
Brilliant. Okay, just want to heads up some of the things that we've got coming up for you. If you haven't seen, we have got your star buy coming up for you. We've got the sterling silver. I love this. This is the multi-chain connector. This is it's really luxurious, isn't it? Really decadent.
It's kind of silky looking, isn't it?
It is. It's almost like, feels like kind of fabric. Gorgeous. So that's coming up for you as a star buy, and that's going to be towards the end of the hour. And in about 10 minutes, we've got the Winter Wonderland, and we didn't show you this, so I just want to head this. I love these colours. It is beautiful. So you've got the Peacock pearls. You have also got, so you've got the freshwater cultured potato pearls. You have got the silk thread. Is this all in here? And much more. I don't have any thread. Shall we just go home?
You'll make him come on air and tell us what's going on.
Yes, absolutely. Wonderful. And of course, don't forget, coming up for you as well in the next hour, we have got the Ethiopian opal. This is possibly the most amazing thing I've ever seen at JM. In fact, I'm going to go as far as to say it is the most amazing thing I've ever seen at JM. It is coming. Wow. And for us to be able to show you pearls like this, opals like this, actually in the studio with the studio lighting, it's incredible. Absolutely.
It's amazing, isn't it? Sometimes you have to shield them to try and see the colours, but
I
that's
know.
absolutely shining through, isn't it?
So cool. Okay, perfect. Right, next up, let's bring to you, let's do, I've got them in the next one, the rose gold ones. So let's do. So we've got rose gold shepherd's hooks. Yay! Oh,
Gosh, there's loads.
There is loads, isn't there? There's loads and loads in there. So we have got how many is in here? In this, it's another 10 pack again. So you have got, there's loads. So there's 10 pairs. So there's 20 shepherd's hooks. And they're lovely. And do you know what as well I like about these? They've got the little ridges in as well, kind of.
Oh yeah.
Can you see those at the bottom? Let me turn that over.
So
the little ridges.
Are they ever so slightly sort of a flatter?
Yes. Yeah, they're flatter.
Sleeker sort of design.
Yeah, they're lovely.
Very nice.
Really, really beautiful quality. Again, add them to your order. If you've already purchased something today, take advantage. Take advantage. Oh, premium delivery service. What's that all about? You can pay for premium. Okay, perfect. I thought it was free P&P this weekend.
It was free. Yeah,
I wondered what that premium was all about. It's free P&P all weekend. Yay! So £3.95. That would have been your P&P. So if you really, these are free. If you think about it like that, well, you could do. Lots of you there. Hello, Catherine, Celeste. Marjorie's bought 2. Well done, Francois there. Helena's bought 2 of these. Well done. Isabel's bought 2 of these. Congratulations. Well done to Angelique. You've got to check out if you're on the web, though. £3.95. Amazing. Bee's bought 2. Well done. Lena's there as well. Awesome. Well, let's get some messages in as well. Let's hear from you. What should we talk about today?
What about Halloween? What are they doing for Halloween plans for next week?
Oh yeah, have you got any maybe you've been, a lot of people have had parties this weekend as well, haven't they? So, anybody got any Halloween plans? Anybody doing anything? Anybody just not like Halloween? Like, tell us what you're up to. Send us a message into the studio, 60777. Make sure you do start your text with JM Studio. Loads of you there. Jackie's just bought 2 of these. Jones bought 3 of these. Edith's bought 2. They're lovely, aren't they? Sterling silver and the rose gold, adding that element of luxury. We only had what? We only had 64. 47 have gone, so if everybody checks out on the web now, these could all completely go. So do make sure you're doing that super quick. Right. Right, what do you want me to be... I've got some... In where? 17. Right, if you got the... I tell you what, why don't you just tell me what I'm supposed to be playing and I'll find them.
Bingo, isn't
It is, isn't it? Oh, let's not talk about that again. So, we have got the gold-plated shepherd hooks now. So these are your sterling silver 95. You're getting 10 pairs again. They are coming up for you. They're going to be a naughty price as well. So if you got the rose gold ones, add these to your order. It's nice to have different options, isn't it, for people as well?
I think so. I mean, if they're this affordable, I quite like the idea of having the sort of the same earring, but in 3 different sort of colourways, and then sell it as a pack. So if they want to, they're kind of interchangeable.
Oh, I love that.
And then it doesn't matter what your outfit is, you've always got the right colour.
Oh, I love that. That's a great idea. Oh, that's fabulous. Some people, like, I've got friends of mine, and they're like, unless it's, they don't like to wear silver because they think it sounds so snobby, but they like, it doesn't look like it's real. Do you know what I mean? So they like, I'm like, they're like, oh, I don't like to wear, oh, it's white gold. I don't like to wear white gold because it makes it look like silver. And I was like, oh, but some people are like that. They want to see the precious metal, like they want to see the gold.
Yeah.
So yeah, add these. Yeah, some people want the yellow gold, some want the rose gold, some want the silver. Loads of you. Can I? Let's have a look on the iPad. Who have we got on the phone lines? They're going mad. Busy, busy, busy. Oh wow. That's crazy.
That's great, yeah, that's great. But you would though, wouldn't you? I mean, it's such a good value, and they're hypoallergenic, aren't they? Because there's a proper, not a proper metal, you know what I'm trying to say, though.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
They're not going to react, so that's fantastic as well.
Absolutely. Well done to Averill's bought 2, Lorraine's bought 2, Collecting Suffolk have bought 2, well done West Midlands has bought 2, Esther's bought 2. Lots of people are multi-buying, and I don't blame you. If you want to add the rose gold ones, do check on the web and see if they are available. Don't forget, coming up for you in just a couple of minutes, we've got your star buy on your winter wonderland. So you've got the peacock pearls. Let me just show you these because they're absolutely gorgeous. Your peacock potato pearls. I love this colour palette.
Me too. I'm always saying about peacock colours. I can't help it. I'm just... You know how you're drawn to certain colours?
I'm totally drawn to certain colours.
This is definitely in the palette that I'm drawn to.
Yeah, me too. Exactly the same. We've got wire with that. There's all kinds of goodies. Thread with that. All kinds of goodies. Right, I have got... no, but I'll find them. I've got some sterlings. Are they... Yes. Oh, the ball ones. Ah, yes. I've got them. They're long. These ones are longer. Yes. So... They weren't where they're supposed to be, though. It's like a game today.
It is a bit. It is a bit. She's brilliant. She's really brilliant.
I'm so glad. Right, I remember when I did my first shift here, and I knew absolutely nothing about making jewellery. I can't imagine right now if this had been my first day. We'd like pick up the whatever. I'd be like, I don't know what a crimp cover is.
Aww.
I know, bless me.
It is another language, isn't it?
It is.
The art of jewellery making.
It really, really is. Fantastic. So you've got a pack of 10. These are, there seems to be quite a lot of silver in these as well. They've got a lovely finish. 50mm, so they're a bit longer than what we would traditionally have. Is that right?
Yeah, I think it just gives you a bit more options. So if you want to make sort of like long dangly earrings and have that just the luxury really of extra gemstone space, you've got sterling silver in there as well, haven't you? So it's quality all the way through.
Absolutely. And at £1.95, grab them all. You can multiply on these. We had 97 of these, just so you know. Half the stock has gone already. We're spoiling you today with the sterling silver deals. This entire hour is all about sterling silver, so do take advantage. And remember, 1p-m-p. If you are thinking about it, don't think about it, because you're going to go back and have to pay for some shipping tomorrow. So take advantage of it today at £1.95. I'd be building your stash with these, and it's nice to have that longer length, like you say, right? So you can also, if you wanted to, I don't know, what else could you use these for?
Well, I mean, you can use them for wire work in their own right. So it might be that you add a gemstone and then make a little flourish with the wire. So like a little zigzag or something, or a spiral. So it's just showing some of that precious metal as a feature rather than function.
I love that. Perfect. So next up we have got, no it's not, but I know where they are. So we've got coming up for you next. Oh, and we've got loads of head pins. These are, so with the ball head pins, you've got kind of more of a feature on the end, right? Yeah. Whereas if you wanted to kind of not show the head pin as much, you'd go for something like this with a flat.
So they're more invisible. It's almost like floating gemstones, if you like. So it sort of blends in, disappears, but you know it's still quality.
Oh, I love that. I love that. So these are as well. These are 0.4 mil. So these seem to be, these are thinner than the last ones. So with these, somebody was saying to me that they more considered the gemstone or the pearl that tend to have a smaller gauge.
Yeah, so anything that we used to consider as a sort of a collector's choice, generally speaking, quite often it might be like a faceted rondelle or something like that. It's usually a high quality gemstone anyway. They do have a smaller drill hole, so some of the standard findings that we have are a bit clunky at times for them, so you need something a bit finer. This is the answer.
Perfect. And that's why Hannah's the expert, everybody. But I'm learning. Every time I come here, I learn and I'm inspired, and it's really exciting. I've got loads to tell you after the show, or in the break if we have time. So yeah, £1.95 today. Again, add them to your order. You're getting 10. Are you getting 10? Yes, you are getting 10 in this pack. So you can multi-buy. So you can mix and match. I mean, I like the ones with the balls, maybe with a round pearl or something, and then that kind of continuum at the bottom, but this is lovely. Would these be good for anything? Thanks.
Yeah. What I was going to say, like the first thing I think of when you say head pins is bubble bracelets.
That's what I was trying to think.
Right?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. Thanks.
Okay.
Well done to Susan and Brian and Sport 6. Well done. Yes, this is what I was thinking. Thanks. Here's a bubble bracelet.
This one we stole off the shelf earlier.
They're gorgeous. Beautiful. Elizabeth's bought 2, Donna's bought 2, Jeanette's bought 2. Everybody's multi-buying, and the reason why, stash essential, right? You can never have too many head pins.
Exactly.
And sterling silver as well. That's beautiful. Thanks.
Yeah, I just swiped it off there.
Swiped it. Don't tell anybody. Well done to Marie's bought 2. Well done. Donna's bought 2. So many of you there. Half of the stock, you say, is gone. Half of the stock has gone. If you are thinking about these, add them to your order. Remember, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. It's not costing you a penny to get them shipped. Wow. So, coming up for you right now is your star buy. It is your Winter Wonderland. It is our favourite colour palette. My garden is actually, it's lavender and rosemary it's called, but the fences are all painted in like greens and purples. I'll have to see if I can find you a picture.
I need to see some pictures, yeah.
Absolutely. This is amazing. The value is incredible, and it's coming up for you right now as a star buy. Welcome back to Jewellery Maker. I could just look at peacock pearls forever. Like I could just, every time you look at them, you just see something different, something unique. I just
I just love the number of colours you get from it. It's like you say, the more you look at it, the more you see, and they pick up the colour you're wearing as well.
They do.
Like for me, you'd see more of the greens, but if you put it with purple, then they'd stand out proud as well.
Yeah, so with my nails, you got them all.
Look at that,
See?
They really do kind of morph to what they're next to.
Just want to pop this.
Look at that. Look at that.
It's so true, isn't it? Amazing, absolutely beautiful. So you have got not one, not two, but you've got 3 strands in these beautiful freshwater cultured pearls, 3 different sizes. Let's have a look on my screen. I can tell you exactly what you've got. Very rarely have I seen the really small ones.
It's so hard to get them, actually, the seed pearls.
Yeah.
Because usually they come in and they are gone,
They're gone.
like that in a flash.
Really beautiful. So you've got the Peacock freshwater cultured potato pearls, which are they're both 38 centimeter strands, and you have got the 6x7 mm, and then you've also got the 3x4 mm. You've also got as well a sterling silver sweet findings pack. Yeah, I definitely don't have that. And you have got in there, let's tell you what you've got. You've got 2, everything's 925 sterling silver, so I won't repeat that, but you've got 2 bolt ring clasps. You have got the silver shepherd's hooks, 2 of those. You have got 4 of the sterling silver crimp bead covers. You've also got the 4 crimp beads. You've also got the 4 of the head ball pins, and you've also got 4 of the jump rings as well. So that's a 20 pack, a 20 piece sterling silver findings pack that you've got there, and you've also got your silk thread. So you've got your 0.6 in your white, and that comes with a needle as well. You've got 2 meters of that.
It's really good, actually.
It is.
And just normally the sizes of the pearls, it's helped by the size of the thread when you're doing the knotting. I know lovely Fleur is brilliant at doing knotting, and she was all saying if you're ever unsure, you just look at the mill size of your pearl, and then look at the card number size as well, and then they match up. So it just makes it a bit easier to try and decipher it.
There you go. That's a top tip. We like that. Thanks, Hannah. Top tip. I don't think I've even seen any pearl knotting.
Oh.
No.
You need to tune in to JewelleryMaker.
I know, right?
I think have we got a DVD on that now? Or is it coming? I think Fleur's done a few. I don't know if Jan's done one or not, but there's definitely.
She has, recently.
Yeah. Okay, that might be what I'm thinking of. Oh,
fantastic.
At
£31, £31.95. That is a phenomenal deal right now. Just for the strands of pearls, you could expect to pay something like that. Wow!
Look at that.
That's amazing. At £19.95, you're getting the pearls, you're getting the sterling silver findings, you're also getting, of course, your silk thread as well. Amazing. That's really, really good value. Ooh, beautiful. Try us out today. As well, if you just got the shepherd's hooks as well and some of those head pins, imagine how you could make some really simple, I don't have to say imagine, you're the expert, right? But you could make some really simple earrings with pearls. There's that perceived value with silver, that perceived value with pearls. You've got a ton of earrings here. Add some more of the shepherd's hooks. You could
Do you know what?
make a fortune.
I'd recommend, you make your money back with a simple pair of earrings, and then the rest of them you keep for something for yourself.
I love that. Fantastic. Perfect. Oh, sorry. Perfect. Wonderful. So 3 strands of pearls, your findings kit and your silk thread today for a £20 note.
That's brilliant.
Isn't it?
That's really good value.
That is incredible, and they're absolutely stunning. Freshwater cultured pearls, 38 centimetres on each of the strands that you've got here. You love your seed beading. Are these a little bit big, maybe?
No, you could absolutely use those. I mean, they're on par with sort of like a 6.0, so you probably get about 6 to the inch. which means you could include them in your beading designs. You could make spirals with them. You could use other size seed beads to team up with them. Fantastic.
Fab.
Why not? I love mixing up like gemstones and seed beads together. It's just the best.
Love it. It's quite whimsical, aren't they, as well, these colours? Perfect. Good luck. Good luck. Right. Next up, let me just show you this chain that is coming up for you. This is your multi-chain necklace connector. It's 30 centimetres. You have got so many different, like there's so many different types of chain here.
Don't you think this looks really expensive?
It does. It reminds me of like Italian designers. It reminds me, I used to represent an Italian company, well, several actually, when I worked in the jewellery industry. And they were famous for their gold and specifically their gold chains. And this absolutely reminds me of, and it's the feel of it as well, the tactile quality, the weight that you've got here. I mean, there's an absolute weight of silver. And you've got like, there's a ball chain. They are. There's like a, so we're just looking at this. There's a ball chain, there's like a trace chain, there's a,
is that a tiny, is that almost like a belcher there?
Yeah, there's a belcher chain, and then that's kind of like a diamond cut snake chain type thing. Fabulous. I love it. Anyway, that's coming up for you in about 10 minutes or so. Perfect. Oh, eye pin. I haven't bought any eye pins for ages.
No.
I've not seen any for ages. Ooh, oh, these are lovely. Sterling silver eye pins. Again, if you've got the other head pins, add them to your order. These are lush. You are getting, how many's in this pack? There's a lot more, isn't there? 30. I've gone really high pitch. 30. There's a 30 available for you with your eye pins. And I haven't seen any, I mean, I've done a few shifts over the weekend and quite a few shifts coming up, but I haven't seen any eye pins in any of my schedules. So for people that are watching that don't know, what is exciting about an eye pin?
Well, it takes out some of the workload for you. So if you want to make your own kind of like a rosary linked chain, like simple linked together bracelet, you've already got one of the loops made. So you just need to pop on a gemstone, trim it to size, and then make the other loop. You can also use them like fringing as well. So if you're making a seed bead pattern or something, it doesn't have to be seed beads. That's just my natural default at the moment. You can just pop these in, and because they've got the loop on them already, you just thread them on. And then it's like a little silver shimmer that's going on, which I think it's ever so pretty, particularly in things like earrings as well, like chandelier earrings. You just have that little bit of shimmer. But yeah, so functional or, you know, just decoration, your choice.
I like that. And that's the great thing, isn't it, with making jewellery? It's like, you know, whatever you want to do. A lot of pieces that have a mechanical kind of function can then also be used for decorative
Bend the
designs.
rules, that's what I say.
I'm all about bending the rules, my kind of thing. And at £4.95, 30 of these in your 0.64 mil. They are absolutely gorgeous. Sorry, 22 mil. What's that, sorry? Only 11 chances left.
Going quick.
Yeah, you got to be quick. Checking out. Somebody has asked, do we have any sterling silver bales tonight? Do we have some sterling silver bales tonight? We do. We do. Let me pop these away and I will attempt to find the bales for you. Oh, these are ace. Oh, these are really lovely.
Ooh.
Oh, they're really pretty. So you're getting 5 of these. They're 10 mil, and they've got this. What would you call this? Like this
Grooves almost,
Yeah.
or detailing. I don't know what.
grooves. I like grooves. Down with
groovy,
grooves. Groovy. That's so not cool, isn't it?
I'm sorry.
Groovy.
They're all shaking their heads at me. I'm sorry. I'm old.
I was just going to say that makes us like just shows my age now. I'm like, yeah. It's groovy. I'm a bit of a hippie, so it's fine. Groovy's fine. But they're lovely. So yeah, you've got that kind of ribbed, groovy look.
Hey, look, I'm allowed to be. I'm an embarrassing mom, okay? That's fine. I can say groovy.
Cool. That's cool. I'm not an embarrassing mum. I'm just embarrassing.
Aww.
I embarrass my mum, if that's any. So I'm in the supermarket and I'll be like, dancing around, and she's like, stop dancing in the supermarket, stop singing in the supermarket.
I've just been asked if my child's a little bit young to be embarrassed by mummy. You do know me, right? Yeah? You've met me? Yeah. Yeah, he's 5 going on 15. Yeah, he's definitely beyond his years, he really is. So sadly, that means I can be terribly embarrassing.
Brilliant. I love that.
It's great. Parents' revenge.
Yeah, I've never really wanted to do the whole parent thing, but actually just embarrassing my child would be quite fun. Being the embarrassing mum. I can be the embarrassing aunt. These are fab, and they're quite, there's a decent hole. That's probably not the correct terminology there.
Well, it's substantial for the threading material. So whatever you want to thread it onto,
so if you
there's a lot of clearance there, isn't
and I've
there?
kind of been holding in the wrong way. But if you wanted to, yeah, you could put this with a cord. You could use this for
leather, or you could put it on beading thread, or you could use fire line, or even wire if you're making sort of a talk necklace or something, and you want a pendant drop from that. Why not?
I like this. I'd like, you know,
quite cute on their own, aren't they?
They are, aren't they?
Sterling silver jump ring and a shepherd's hook, and they'd make some pretty cute earrings.
Oh,
actually.
they would that way. They would really make some cute earrings. That's fab. There you go.
Either way.
Where should I be looking? Okay, nope, but I found it. Do you know what this reminds me of? Oh, look.
Oh, it's a slider.
It's a slider. So it's...
So it goes, so if you've got a slider chain, it's a festive one.
It's a festive slider. This is so cool. So this is your festive snowflake slider. If you've not seen these before, so this is a snowflake slider with the white enamel. I can't talk today. Sterling silver snowflake slider with white enamel. It's 10 mil for a 1.4 mil slider chain. There's a lot of silver in this as well. There's got to be 2 grams of silver in this. 2.4, fantastic. So if you've not seen a silver slider mechanism before, basically you put your chain through and there's, what is it inside that resists?
I don't actually know how the mechanism works, but
silicon, isn't it?
Okay. So like a silicon tooth then that grabs hold of it, so you can make a loop with the chain on one side, so you put your wrist through that, and then you tighten the slider to whatever wrist size you've got, and it's like the decoration that hangs from the wrist.
It's perfect. I think they're really, and I love slider bracelets because I've got like little tiny baby wrists, and so nothing ever fits me. It's sad. Hannah, it's sad.
Aww.
It's really sad.
It's dainty, ladylike.
It is something like that. They're not in proportion to the rest of my body though. So it's nice to be able to have a bracelet that you can literally make to exactly the right size. And then with this, you've got that as a feature. I mean, they're already a feature, but with the snowflake, how lovely. A nice little Christmas present for somebody. I'd wear this all year round though. Just because.
Yeah, I don't. It's not like you're wearing sort of a Father Christmas or anything like that. It's a pretty little design, isn't it?
It is. Really lovely. Gorgeous. There's only 16 of these left in the world. So be super quick, and of course you've got that 925 sterling silver stamp on the back as well. I'm just going to stop talking. It's weighty, it's quality, it feels
substantial again, isn't it? It's a good quality piece of jewellery or component of jewellery.
Absolutely. Sheila's bought 2, Irene, Joe's bought 3, Angela's bought 2, well done to Collects in Cardiff. Everybody's multi-buying.
I don't blame them.
At that price, incredible. You think about, there's a famous, we mentioned it earlier, but we didn't say the full name, but there's a famous company that has these slider bracelets, and you can find them in the very considered department stores for 3 figures. It's incredible. Great value, £6.95. Love, love, love. Yay, I love that. Anything a bit kind of festive.
I can't wait.
What's that?
I'm the original Christmas kid, I can't help it. Can't wait.
What am I looking for, sorry? I found some, not there, but I found some. I'll just find it. So sterling silver wire. So I was talking about this earlier. If you're selling your jewellery as sterling silver, you know, every component needs to be sterling silver. And to be able to, is there a meter of this? A meter of sterling silver wire, and this is your 0.6. So what is kind of, what is 0.6 traditionally like used for?
It's kind of, well, I call it an in-betweeny sort of gauge.
Okay.
So you could use it as a decorative weaving wire. You could use it for some structural work, but not if it's like heavy-duty work. So you need a 0.8 or a 1 mil or above. But I think it's quite good for if you're making little like rosary-linked pieces. I believe you can hammer it as well, because it's got enough of a gauge on there that you can hammer it flat, and it looks quite attractive like that as well. And of course it work hardens if you do that, so it's like nice and secure. But you can make your own clasps and things out of it as well, little sort of hook and eye clasps out of sterling silver if you fancy.
Fab. Oh, that's lovely. So we've had everything for you to make sweets of sterling silver jewellery so far tonight.
Definitely.
£3.95 for a metre of sterling silver. That's absolutely bonkers. That is crazy value.
It's brilliant.
We must have bought this when like silver prices were low, because I think that's crazy. That's like £3.95 for a metre of silver. That's insane. Wow. It's weighty again. You've got over 2 grams of silver there. Everybody's multi-buying. I'm not surprised. Hello, Angela's bought 2. Helena's bought 2. Madeline's bought 4. Candy's bought 2. Norma's bought 2. Jane. Hello, Jane. Lovely to see you again. Jane's bought 3. So many of you getting involved today. I'm not surprised at that kind of price point. It is busy, busy, busy. Jane's bought 4 now. Go on. Oh, it's gone up to 5. Every time I say it, there's another one added. Oh, 6. That's it. Brilliant. Well done. Leslie, Edith Ann, Eileen, Tracy, make sure you are checking out. Lots of you there need to check out. Fantastic. Good luck to each and every one of you. How many have we got left? Okay, brilliant. So half the stock's gone.
It's going really quick.
It is, isn't it? It's selling super quick. But it's brilliant. We've had the head pins, we've had findings kits, we've had the shepherd's hooks, we've got we've had all the components today. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. Absolutely. Lots of you there. Loads of you have got this in your baskets as well. Make sure you are checking out. I can't imagine this is going to stick around at these kinds of price. Here's Florence has bought 2. Eileen's bought 3. Well done to Maureen. London's just bought 3 of these as well. It's super busy. It's every time I'm looking at it, it gets smaller and smaller.
I know,
and the
it's
more
like it's
people
moving,
and I'm to get closer and closer. There is a wait on the phone spot. It doesn't cost you a penny. It is a free phone number, and it's free shipping, everybody. P&P is free.
I like that.
Only for a few more hours. Only for a few more hours. Oh, I don't know. Does it end at midnight, or does it end when the late show ends? You can order till midnight, so that will. Yeah. You can always check with the call centre. Wonderful. Okay, perfect. Alison's bought 4. Well done tomorrow as well. Lovely. Okay. Okay, perfect. So let's do. Oh, I'm just going to lean over here.
Boxes of treats.
Oh, there's all kinds of treats over here. Let me just. No, that's the rest of the. Tell us a story, Hannah.
I don't know what to say. I can tell you I went to get a pumpkin with my son and husband, and that was quite fun. What else has been going on?
Oh, there we go.
Are we all right? Wow, that was riveting. Yeah, we went to get a pumpkin. I couldn't think of anything else.
Massive ones in the supermarket
rubbish
today.
as a presenter, wouldn't I?
You are a presenter.
Wow. Not like you.
So we've got jump. Oh, I found some here. Ah, are they the right ones? Yeah, what's the mil though? I wanted to make sure they're the right.
5 mil.
Okay, they look like 5 mils.
They
to
do,
me.
yeah.
Perfect.
Yay!
Yay! So you have got 50 pieces in your 95 sterling silver jump rings. So this is the only thing that's been missing that we haven't bought in terms of the
suite, yeah.
Yeah, in the components that we need. These are really, really lovely. Again, there's a load of silver in these.
6, 7, 8.
Ah.
And it's like, okay, I can remember that.
Fabulous. That is £9.95 today for 50. That's incredible. Really good value. Loads of silver in these as well. Felt very weighty. Right, it is now time for the chain. We've already had loads of you messaging in about this. So I am mindful of time. We've had some great deals. But let's start and get on with the chain. This is absolutely amazing. In fact, I want you to see how incredibly cool this is, because you have got not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but you've got 5 different chains on this one connector. It's a chain connector, obviously, so they're all kind of beautiful. Gorgeous. So this is your sterling silver multi-chain necklace connector. It's 30 centimeters. There's an absolute weight of silver in this. Do we know where this is made? Oh, okay. It has a real Italian feel to it with all of the.
It does,
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I don't know actually, but.
So it does have that Italian feel. So you've got the ball chain, you've got, what else did we decide?
Was it like a belcher chain?
There's a belcher chain there.
And a trace chain.
There's a trace chain, and then what?
Diamond cut, did you say? Something?
I don't know, I thought it was like a, it's not diamond cut, but it's like a, it's like almost like a snake chain, but it's
kind of like got a geometric sort of look to it, hasn't it?
I know, amazing. Oh wow, $29.95 today. What's the weight of silver in this? 6 grams of silver. That's incredible. And this in itself is just so luxurious, right? I mean, what would you kind of do with this?
I don't know really. I think I quite like it on its own.
I do.
But just
just added to some extra chain.
Yeah, lovely clasp, or maybe you get some fancy connectors or something, and then make it slightly longer. Have like a little bit. Maybe Art Deco, but I'm not sure if it is anymore. It's quite contemporary as well, depending on what you put it with.
I like that. You could get a couple of them, couldn't you, and
Yeah.
layer them. Anyway, we have got the first kit. Hannah's done an amazing job on the first kit. Coming up for you on the other side of the break, we've got the opal, the 3.5 carat opal coming up for you as well. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you in 2.
If you have a question or a query for JewelleryMaker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Did you know that when you book a Jewellery Maker workshop, you're given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre.
Buying from Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Wake up and tune into Jewellery Maker every morning at 8 AM for our early bird special. We have some great offers, amazing deals and great prices to bring to you. So that's 8 AM every morning, and you know what they say, the early bird catches the worm.
Hello, welcome back. We have got so many awesome things for you this hour. Just before we start anything, if you haven't seen the opal, I have to show you the opal. You get a chance to own a 3.5 carat solitaire cabochon Ethiopian opal, which is one of the most beautiful opals I have ever seen. I mean, we are talking about something that would be set into 18 karat gold or platinum if you were looking at kind of purchasing this from a jeweller's. I am blessed and fortunate to be able to own one that is around, it's about 4 carats that my opal is, and I tell you right now, I paid close to £1,000 for it. We're talking like 899 is what we were paying for it. It was incredible. So to get something of this size, you are not, it is going to be considered, absolutely, but it is just out of this world. It is absolutely spectacular, and I literally cannot wait to show it to you and for you to be able to own this. It really is super special. What a great way to finish October with October's birthstone. Amazing. Before we do that though, we've got, of course, Hannah with the kit coming up. We have, but how about, look at these. There's something awesome that I just love about shell pearls, and it's just that true perfection that you get. Look at the metallic sheen on this. Look at the metallic luster that you have on this particular strand. They're almost silver. I know they say they're ivory shell pearls, but they've almost got a complete kind of silver sheen on the surface, which is just flawless and peerless, and everyone perfectly matching in size and in colour. They are spectacular. 38 centimetre strand. If you are looking for perfection when it comes to your pearls, and obviously it's a shell pearl, you know, we're not looking at a freshwater cultured pearl, we're not looking at, you know, a Tahitian or a natural pearl in that sense, but you can't, if these were your freshwater pearls and they were this perfect and they were this matched and they were, I mean, you'd be talking, you know, high 3-4 figures for something like this, maybe even more. And certainly with this kind of luster as well that you've got on the surface, they are absolutely spectacular. They're just perfect. They are absolutely perfect. 38 centimeters in this gorgeous strand. Just amazing. What do you think of shell pearls, Hannah?
Well, again, I like the fact that they're perfect. So if you are incorporating them into sort of woven designs, you know they're going to sit exactly where you want them to. There's going to be no sort of chance of it looking a bit kind of organic. It's definitely going to be symmetrical and beautiful, and that appeals to a lot of people. But also, it's luxury for less, isn't it?
It really is.
You get the look.
Absolutely. 38 centimeters. You've got a really decent length of these as well. It's stunning. I mean, whether you wanted to restrand these and have these as a necklace, or whether you wanted a bracelet, or you can make tons of pairs of earrings. We've been talking about that a lot as well today. Anne-Marie's there, Mark's there, collectors in the West Midlands, Sue. Maureen's bought 2, West Midlands has bought 2. A lot of people are multi-buying on these. What are you thinking right now? They are absolutely perfect, and they're yours today for a £5 note, free P&P. Free P&P, and they are a £5 note.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Fantastic value.
Amazing. Talk about luxury for less.
Definitely.
It's incredible. So many of you getting involved. Try us out, literally. Pick up the phone, give us a call, bid on the web. It is free P&P all day today. It's the last chance to take advantage of that. And of course, if you're making gifts for Christmas, or you're looking at, you know, you can make a couple of stretches out of this, right? And you could make, you know, there'd be a lovely little gift for somebody, and it'd be really affordable to do. And look how expensive they look. Beautiful.
That's really sweet, actually. I like the idea of replacing one of them with sort of sterling silver, like stardust balls, space ball or something like that. And then again, it just adds a bit of luxury. Or if you bought the jump rings earlier, sterling silver jump rings, just pop them between.
Ooh,
that's a really pretty look as well, just on a stretchy.
Oh, that would be lovely. I love that idea. That's really pretty. Oh, try us out. Try us out today. You've got nothing to lose. It's a £5 note. If it's not for you, you can always send it back. That is how awesome we are at JM. Fabulous. Okay, perfect. So, just before we move on to the kit, I just want to head to this Opal up one more time. It's coming up for you in about 40 minutes. I do not want you to go anywhere because you're going to miss out. You're not going to believe this. 3.5 carats and very less than 50 of these were ever bought. We couldn't get anything more than that. So, you know, you've got less than 50 of these that were in existence, and everyone is absolutely exquisite. It's coming up for you in about 40 minutes time. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Okay, perfect. Right, so it's the kit time.
Yeah.
Yay! So, Hannah, tell us about, and we'll go through everything at the moment, but tell us about when you got the kit, but you probably put the kit together, so it's not quite.
Okay, well, so basically what I was trying to do was match up gemstone with seed beads. So I wanted something fairly dramatic, because this stone is beautiful. I think it's rhodonite.
Rhodonite, yes.
So it's got this lovely sort of like pinky red colour to it, and it's like got these lovely sort of really dark black, sort of like almost black. Some of them I think are very dark red, but majority of it is black and with sort of a pinky red tone to it. And they're all different shapes and sizes as well, so you get like an assortment. So it's a bit of a mystery selection.
Oh, I like that.
So I thought, right, I want to bring the drama out. So I've paired them basically with black and gold, and then a hint of red. So when I first put them together, I wasn't sure. I was thinking, when it comes across, is the red going to be overpowering? And I thought, actually, I think it actually enhances it. I think it looks, it's quite, it's almost medieval looking, the thing I've made with the square pendant. So, and it's kind of evolved as well. So that one, I wasn't sure if I was going to make a brooch or not, and then I'd made that the necklace, and then when I put the two together, the weight of the pendant sort of pulled it into that shape, and I thought, do you know what? It's standing in its own right now, so leave it, let it be. And then I thought I'd go for something nice and sort of intricate. So I've got the gold netted piece, so it's a bit more kind of classic, perhaps what you'd expect me to do with it more. And then this one, I was just playing around really. So I've made a Super Duo box frame almost, I'd want to call it, because it sits proud of the gemstone, but still holds it in place.
And you're going to be demoing that today, right? But can you tell everybody how you, you didn't choose to demo this today, right?
Well,
it was the people.
So the lovely workshop. We were doing a cubic right angle weave workshop today, and the ladies that were there had a look at the jewellery, and I just sort of said, what did they want to see demonstrated? So they went straight to that, going, oh, I've not seen that for a long time. I was like, let's give that a go. So I thought, okay, well that makes the decision easy for me then.
Perfect.
So, yeah, for the lovely workshop ladies.
Wonderful. There we go, lovely workshop ladies. Thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing this. So let's just go through the kit and tell you exactly what you're getting. So first of all, you're getting 185 carats of the Rhodonite. And what I love about this, everyone is unique and different. You've got different shapes, you've got different sizes. Also, some of these have got like really interesting kind of moments of clarity. I don't have my phone, I was going to show you with the light on the back. But some of these have got kind of like translucent parts running through them as well, so that's going to be really interesting with the light. This one is my favourite. It's very me. I'm not into kind of pinks, but I love reds and I love this particular colour.
I think that's it. It's for the ladies that want to try pink but normally run a mile from it. Because
yes,
it's a more kind of moody pink, if there is such a thing.
Moody pink, that's like
a deeper, more dusky kind of colour.
It is, it's lovely. It's kind of got, it'd be great like this time of year as well with Halloween, you could create something really kind of gothic and stuff from this design as well.
Definitely.
Totally into this. So 185 carats of the Rhodonite, multiple shapes. I love this square shape as well. Everyone will be different though, so you're guaranteed the 185 carats, all shapes and sizes will be different. You've then got your seed beads, so just like moving along to the seed beads, and you have got the Duracoat galvanized gold seed beads, they're 11 O's. You have got the galvanized gold seed bead, I've just said those. You've got the matte black seed beads that are 15 O's. You have got the silver lined ruby seed beads, which are the 8 O's, and then you've got the Super Duo jet black crystal seed beads as well with the 2 holes. Amazing. So people love Super Duos, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I think they're fab, just in their own right. You can make so many different things with them. I've seen Mark Smith recently be making quite a lot of Christmas decorations as well.
Ooh.
You can incorporate those techniques into jewellery and just use a darker colour. So if you're using black instead of whites and pale blues, it has a very different feel.
Fantastic. And what I love, and what I just wanted to kind of, I love the different textures here as well. So the Super Duos are really glossy and almost like obsidian with that kind of real glossy finish that you've got. And then you've got the matte black, and then you've got the kind of metallics from the golds. And then the reds have got almost like a translucency with them as well.
I think are they the silver lined ones?
Yeah, they're the silver lined ones.
So they've got a real sort of glow to them.
Yeah.
A real, like, sort of, well, it's a deep red, isn't it? I just think they're a sort of, I want to use the word delicious. I know you can't eat them, but that's, you know, they just have that kind of feeling for me.
Yeah, definitely. Scrummy. They are scrummy.
They're scrummy beads.
They are. So you've got 4 tubes of the seed beads, and you have got, of course, 185 carats of Rhodonite. I just love this gemstone. For me, if I saw something like this piece that we're showing now that you're going to demo, I would be drawn to that straight away. That'd be gorgeous. But you could dress it up and you could wear it, but also, you know, something like that as well, just on a roll neck kind of black jumper with a pair of, I don't know,
just jeans?
Jeans or pleather trousers or something. Pleather.
Pleather.
Where we should be today, at £40.95. Absolutely. When you think of the value of the Rhodonite, you think about you know, what you could be paying for that massive carat weight. But today we're going to be saving loads. Are you ready?
It's going down.
Look
at that.
Ooh,
God, that's huge.
That is a huge sewing gun, isn't it? That's amazing. And there's only, what, 61 kits? Okay, there's only 61 kits. So snaffle those up as quickly as you can. 27 and 95. That is for the 4 tubes of the seed beads, and you've got 185 carats of the rhodonite as well. Amazing. Fabulous. Take advantage. So what are you're going to be demoing the, what do we call it?
Well, I'm kind of calling it a box frame. So I don't know how close you can get in on that, but if I tilt it slightly, you can kind of see the gemstone sort of sits inside, sits back. So it's not flush to the front of the design.
I love that.
You probably could make it sit flush, but I wanted the depth because I think it enhances it, because you get that lovely shadow that sits around it then, so it makes it look even deeper as well.
I
and
like
I quite
that.
like it's slightly hypnotic, this
It
stone.
is.
I love it. So I'm going to show you how to make that.
Please do.
So what I've got is so this is the 4th stone of this kit. So I think generally speaking, it looks like you get about 4 cabochons, all different sizes. And this one, I have just threaded a load of the Super Duos with the 11/0 galvanised beads. So I've alternated them, and I've got 30 here, which I think is about right to sort of frame it.
Okay.
So if you wanted to, you could stop there. It's quite pretty on its own, and then just use little seed bead peyote to hold it in place. But I've gone slightly different with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this into a loop. So I'm going to pass it through that seed bead there, Super Duo I should say, pull it together, and then what I'm going to do is step up. So the Super Duos have 2 holes in them, and when you step up through a Super Duo, you just go back through the same bead but in the opposite direction, and that takes you out through the other hole.
Okay.
And then I'm going to join the dots effectively. So I'm going to add in galvanised gold seed beads, the 11/0s, in between all of the holes and go all the way round. So you'll be pleased to know I've got one that I've already completed this on, but just to show you how it starts. So we keep going like this. And then when you get all the way around to the other end, what you want to do is make sure that your threads come all the way together, and then just give it a little, tie it off, because you don't want this one to slip, otherwise they'll pull apart.
Right.
What I'm hoping is that once these are all in position, they should frame the gemstone, but not completely sit round it like a collar. They're slightly proud of it, so slightly too small almost. So this is with it all the way round. So let me move this out the way to over there. So you get this lovely little kind of collar band, if you like. And that's quite pretty on its own as well, but then you can add to it. So I'm just measuring it up to make sure it's going to fit, and that's fine. I don't want it to sit completely round the edge. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create myself a little kind of cradle or basket or something to catch the cabochon and force it to sit into this framework. So I've already started beading here, but basically what you do is you're for every gold bead that you've got in place, you're picking up 3 more, and you're going through the same bead and through the top of the next Super Duo and out through the next 11/0 along. So it's making a little sort of triangle of beads. So I'm just going to do that a few more times, because I want to go all the way around and then show you how you can use that to then zip it in together. Some of these galvanised beads I'm finding have got slightly smaller holes through them, so you might want to use a size 12 needle.
Okay.
I am using a size 10. Generally speaking, that's fine for this, but yeah, so 1 or 2 have caught me off guard slightly. So I'm just going to carry on going. 1, 2, 3. In a little loop.
It's so hypnotic.
It's one of those things that once you get into it, you just can't stop. I mean, I've been beading pretty much all day with my lovely ladies in the workshop, but because we've been changing projects and changing colours and swapping sort of techniques and tips and things, it's gone so quickly. It's incredible.
Talking about this with Kleshno the other day, and we were talking about like mindfulness, and it's you know, but you know, every morning I have an hour before I do anything, and I meditate and you know, medicate. Yeah.
It's not that bad here, is it?
No, it's lovely. But yeah, meditate and visualize and do my affirmations, all that kind of thing. And I think, you know, we live in a world where there's so much chatter going on in our heads all of the time, and we're constantly on the go. I think when you're doing something like this, like it's like the adult colouring that I like to do colouring as well. It's like you're really you're present, and it's almost like a form of well, it is like a form of meditation when you're doing something, repeating it and repeating the process.
Yeah, and then really think about what you're doing rather than being lost in your whatever your thoughts may be about work or family or anything. And it centres you a bit, doesn't it?
It does. It's so important. It's so important to do that. I'm telling you, wagging my finger.
Yes,
it is.
Mom. Yes,
it is really important to have that time where you know, switch your head off. It's not easy to switch your head off, but something like this is awesome. I love it. Sorry,
I am getting there. It's a little bit fiddly. I don't know. Do you want me to? Should I turn the pendant round so you can see what I'm working towards? If I just show the back like that, then you can kind of see where I'm going. So what I'm doing is I'm adding this lovely sort of gold work, and because it's standing proud, it's almost like a sort of you know, like you get around those old portraits and things like that. You get those lovely big gilt frames and things like that. It feels a bit like that. So I think that's why I was kind of going slightly stately with some of the pieces.
It's very decadent, all of it. It's lovely.
I'm almost there. I keep catching my my cable with the thread. So if I stitch myself into the design, I apologise in advance.
I did that to my friend once. We when I was a kid, we had a sleepover, and I don't know if have you ever seen the it wasn't sewing. It was with wool, but it had like a big thick needle, and you could like sew. It wasn't quite wool, but it was a
crochet,
thick.
Was it? With a crochet hook, or?
No, it was an actual needle, and it might have just been a thick piece of thread and the needle, but it felt a bit more like wool. And we were kids, so I was about, I don't know, it was early teens, and we're having a sleepover, and she fell asleep before everybody, and so we sewed her to the bed with her pyjamas.
Oh no!
So she woke up and she couldn't move. It's really funny.
Do you know what that reminds me? I've been plaited together with a German exchange student that I was sitting next to on a coach once. We both had long hair as students. We both fell asleep, and when we woke up, we couldn't move our heads apart. They'd literally plaited our hair together. So hi, Sonny, if you're watching.
That's brilliant. Like tying your shoelaces together, Ollie.
Yeah, definitely.
That's really great.
Evil, but I love them. Right, so I finally got around all the way around the edge here. So I'm just going to offer the cabochon back into it, just because I'm hoping that it's going to be big enough that you can see all of the gem, but not so big that it falls through. It's literally on the limit, so I'd have to be really careful when I'm stitching this together. So what I might do, I might actually put the gemstone down again, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the needle up to the top of each of these little, it's almost like a picot edge, you get like a little triangle, and I'm going to use the 15 O's because what they're going to do is cinch it in really quickly. So it's going to look like there's quite a lot of the thread showing, but I don't think it matters too much. One, because it's on the back of the design. Two, because it's black, and quite often these stones will sort of blend in with it.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to pull this in, and what you'll see is like it kind of, it's a bit like, you know, like a drawstring bag. And if you pull it really tight, it all sort of cinches together, and it forces it to do that. It's doing exactly the same thing. So I'm just going to try and get to a point where I've got enough to get this gemstone in. And then I'm going to pray it doesn't ping across the studio, because that would be funny.
I did something similar the other day. There was a tube of seed beads that was like rolling off. So I went to go and save them, and as I went to save them, whatever I'd got here, I just catapulted everywhere.
Oh
so,
no.
I know.
We did that with water the other day. I don't know how we did it. We managed to knock a whole pint of water over behind the behind the scenes, but It's just clumsiness, I think.
Yeah, I'm a klutz. And yeah, the full moon and stuff as well.
Oh, no.
I've been not good with the full moons.
Oh my gosh, you're not going to start howling or anything crazy, are you?
No. It's just really accident prone. Fantastic.
Oh, I've just stitched 2 into there now. Too busy thinking about... Actually, I was thinking about Harry Potter then for a brief second when we're talking about howling at the moon and things like that. That's my son's fault. Sorry. Other children's stories are available. So I'm just feeding these through. Hopefully we're going to get that like this. I wonder if we can kind of show it from this point. So I'm just going to pop this in the back here.
Oh, wow.
So holding it in position. And then it is a little bit fiddly because it all tries to pop out at the same time and you want it to stay in place. So you just cinch that in, and what that does is it kind of, it literally just pulls it into the gemstone. Yeah. And then what I've done on the back here, if we have a look back at the pendant, we saw on the back here, I think I've actually got a row in between that. So I've got like a peyote stitch, so there's a second row of the black ones.
Yeah.
To just pull it in even further to hold it tight, and then I've gone through those ones with another sort of reinforcing row of the thread, just to hold it all in place. And then the top bit, the little section here, that's also super duos. So that's just weaving them together as well. So I don't know if I've got time to do that or not, but basically you can just play around with them. Have I got time? Yeah, I might just give it a quick go. If I cut that one loose, I can probably do it with those. I'll swap needles. I'm trying not to hog the time, really. So taking some of these and starting off with 3. Pull it down to that point, and then we want one to go up in the middle and the other 2 to come down. And then I'm going to take the needle back through the outer one, add a bead in the middle, go through one of the holes there, and through, hang on, I'm trying to show you without it all moving, like that, and then through the bottom hole of the other side super duo. So I'm just going to pull that through. So you get like a little section like this.
Awesome.
Okay, and then I'm going to add another super duo on and let it fall all the way down, and go through the second hole of the same super duo. So if I pull that, it's quite fiddly. I think my fingers are in the way. I think I'm going to have to put it down to show you. So I'll pull it tight and I'll put it down like that. That's better, so you can see. So there's like a little gap, and then you just fill the gap. So you go through there, picking up a super duo as you go, so adding one in. I've got another one here. Whoops. Pulled it out of shot there, that's not so good. Now this one, I'm just going to pop that up here, and I'm going to try and pass the needle all the way through. So it's a bit of a wiggle, and it should go through. Oh, no it's not, I've done it too soon. I'm going to back that one out because I've forgotten to add a second bead in there.
Ah.
Overzealous. Basically, you can tessellate these any way you want to, and as long as you can back the thread back out again, if you do something like this, it's fine. You just unpick it. Okay. So I might actually use. I'm going to have to pull this one out because I've gone to do double. Sorry about that.
It's all
I will
right.
carry on.
Just while you're rethreading,
while I'm just
let you know, we've got the seed bead towers coming up for you as a star buy straight after the demo. So I really looked at these and I'm like, I don't know what these are for, and now it just makes complete sense what they're for. They're incredible. So, you know.
Have you ever seen one of these full? They're so attractive.
No.
It's really lovely just to have it out on the side if you're into your like beading things. They're so pretty.
Would you do like, would you be like, I would have to have like various, on this would be like reds and oranges, and then this would be like yellows and greens, and then this would be
colour coordinate
purple.
it to your favourite room. You can ombre it like the girls are saying. It's just, it's amazing.
Yeah, I'm a little bit anal about stuff like that. It'd be like full rainbow, they go through, like, yeah.
And then different sizes as well.
Yeah,
The world is your oyster on that one.
And you get the little one as well, right? The what's this one called?
A mini one.
The mini one. Oh, sorry. I was like, oh, you get the little one as well. What's it called? I did, yeah. I thought there might have been a special name for it. It's just a mini one. Anyway, it's coming up for, I'm going to hide behind this. Wow.
Where did Emma go? It's behind you.
Anyway, carry on, Hannah, sorry. I'll stop playing.
Okay, yeah, so basically I'd missed out a step there. So I'd got this one bead, and then I attempted to go back through everything without adding the outer bead, so that was silly of me. But so this one is loose, and it goes to there. Then you add another one, and then this is the one that is going to zip the shape into place. So through the outer hole, give it a wiggle until it goes all the way through to the other side of your diamond, like that. And then again, I'm going to go back in to the second hole of the outer seed bead, outer super duo, and I'm kind of zigzagging. Let me again, just have to be a little bit careful. You don't want to force it because you could snap the needle or stab yourself, or one of those delightful tricks that you can do. And then I'm just going to step down and pick up the last one and pass it through there. And then step back in if it'll let me go all the way through again. Passed it 2 or 3 times. It might not let me go in, I'll just go up through those 2. Like that. Move that tail, and then you just get to a point where you're nice and confident that this is going to stay as one component, and then just tie off wherever you see fit, so you end up with a free-form component like that. And then you simply stitch that through the outermost hole there to the edge of your frame, wherever you think is suitable. So you go back to the final piece. Is it still back to front? Shall I turn it round? So that's the back. You can just see it stitched on the top. I'm just going to do a quick turn around.
Oh.
So you get this lovely sort of deeper frame. Sorry, I pulled it right out of shot. Let me get it. There you go. That's better.
Oh.
It's just a little twist. I mean, because like super duos are fab for all sorts of things. Like, you know, you can do patterns, you can do little flowers, you can do ropes, you can do anything you like. So teaming it with a fabulous gemstone seemed to be something worth trying.
I really love that. I really love that. It's totally my kind of thing. I would totally wear that. Now it is time for the large and the mini. It's coming up as a star by. Hello, hello, welcome back. Hello. It is your Beadsmith 2 tower, including the large and the mini storage for your seed beads. This is fab. I've never seen one of these before. I am loving this. It's so cool. So, and I guess you can, I mean, obviously it's a tower, but if you wanted to, you could have it flat as well, I'm sure. Anyway, Emma, get on with it. So, you've got, if you haven't seen this before, like me, I'm going to show you how it works, and I'm assuming this is how it works.
Yes.
So I can't imagine there's any other way. But basically, you just shove your seed beads tube in both of those little holes, and it holds it securely in place, she says. Am I meant to put the mini ones there?
No, it's fine. I think they're all okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's what you do.
It's pretty stretchy, so that it won't allow them to fall out again. Basically, you don't want it to sort of slide out. If you move the whole tower, and they will fall out, it will be terrible.
That's really cool. So I'm just gonna put that one in there and that in there. Could you?
I'm watching a fight with it.
I know, right? Could you, as well? It's really easy. No, but it is. I'm just doing it backwards, like trying to face the camera. There you go. It's simple when you're looking at it like head on. So, would you take them out every time you use them?
Yeah, I think it's one of those things. It just allows you to see everything at once. And what I know they're freestanding and they're designed to stand up as sort of like a triangle formulation, but I actually really like the idea of drilling through the top edges and then screw them into the wall. So you've got like you know, wherever you do all your beading, you can have them sort of hanging flat, like a bit like a tool roll, except it's seed beads.
That is so cool.
As and when you use them, you can just replace it with whatever you buy next.
Oh, I love that idea. That's really cool. And then they're there, right? Everything's just there, and you can just
Plus, they'd look really pretty.
They would. They would look really pretty. They're really cool. So, do we know how many it holds? I mean, there's loads, right? I'm just going to...
actually.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, so 23, 46... 69 it's looking at right now. That's
a
pretty
lot.
awesome.
That's a lot of seed beads.
That is a lot of seed beads. And then you've got the mini one as well. So you're getting both of these together. So would you take this if you were...
Yeah, why not? I mean, it might be
travelling
that you've got
somewhere?
different sizes of beads in there. It might be that you have, like, you know, some of the tubes, well, like these ones, the 15s are smaller. So you might have sort of double up and have lots of little 15s on one side, and then larger ones on another side, and then it's kind of the grab and go option.
Yeah.
If you're doing craft fairs or shows, so you might want to carry on making things while you're sitting there.
That's fab.
So it's kind of like your way of showing people what you're working with.
I love that. You could have your special ones, like your super duos. You could have this. Could be all special ones.
Yeah, they could be. You could give them the option. You could have customised design. So you could say, "This is my design. However, these are the colours I've got available. If you want that design in one of these, I'll take your order. Thank you very much." And then make it for them and post it.
High five! I love that.
High
I
five.
love that.
That's what I do.
Absolutely. That's fantastic. So you're getting both of these, £17.95. Fantastic.
Both of them.
Yeah.
That is good.
That is good, isn't it?
I need to write the code down.
That's brilliant. Hannah's face then, she's like, yeah, £17.95, that's great. For
It's
both
like,
of them?
yeah, the penny
Oh,
Oh,
dropped.
that
It
is
like,
good.
oh.
That is good. And 3pm. It's not going to cost you a penny to get them shipped, so take advantage. 3pm. People are multi-buying. Oh my gosh, now Janet must have a lot of seed beads because she
Do you know
is
what? I suspect
multi-buying.
a lot of our viewers are proper seed bead addicts. There are some serious beaders out there.
Fantastic. Jane's there. Lovely to see B. Collects in Aberdeenshire. Lorraine collectors. You've got yours in Leicestershire. You have got Janet in Cheshire's bought two. Darlene and Paul. Well done to Clary. Collects in London, Leicestershire, West Midlands. It's busy. Take advantage. £17.95. Again, for a £20 note and change, and with 3pm. How fab.
I just had another thought. You could put anything in there, couldn't you? It could be like makeup brushes or pens or pencils or anything.
Oh my gosh. So, this is awesome. So I do like colouring.
Oh, there you go.
My dad, because my dad is housebound, right? And pretty much. And so I bought him some super colouring pens, and I've got him some very considered ones that they're very considered. But they're all, he's on the chair and he can't see everything. This would be, I might actually get one of these because there's about 60 different colours that he's got in his pen set.
Perfect.
That'd be, and he could have them flat and then they'd fold down as well and they'd fold up. That is such a good idea. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. But yeah, great for pens and things as well. Brilliant. Right, I'm going to move that over there. Oh my gosh, this wire bundle is awesome. Wait until you see these colours. Wait until you see these colours. This, was that me?
No, that was me.
Oh, okay.
My leg fell off. I'm sorry, look, I'm wrecking the joint. I'm so sorry. Sorry.
So,
Nobody will notice.
we've got white. Don't forget as well the opal. If you haven't, I'll show you in a minute after this. But we've got. How cool are these wires?
I love these. Did you see the little flower fairies that Alison made?
No.
Oh my god, so cute. It's like a little flower itself, but it as a person almost.
I love Alison.
And she's so clever.
She is, isn't she? Right, these were only launched the other day. There's only 16 left. Okay, well, you've got to be quick then. So you've got 10 metres of the gold coloured silver-plated copper wire. You have got 10 metres of the gold, pink and purple multicoloured. You've got 10 metres of the gold, of the pink, purple and silver multicoloured as well. But all of those are in the 0.4 and the 0.8. So in total, you are getting 6. We should be at £39.65. Absolutely. That's incredible value. Oh my gosh. I've never seen these colours before. They're so cool.
I think they're quite new actually, aren't they?
Yeah.
I know we've had a range in recently. I think it was it Mythological Day or something? Yeah. So we had a few new rainbow coloured wires. So I'm amazed there's any left actually.
I know,
They're
only
flying,
16,
yeah.
26.95. That's brilliant. Wow. That's fantastic. Less than £5 a spool, do you call it?
Yeah, spool or a reel or
Perfect. Lots of you taking advantage. I'm not surprised. They are lovely. And what I love about these, so for example, so you've got here the gold, but then you've got the pink, the purple, and the gold. They just like, look at how beautiful they work together. They're so lovely. And then this one has also got the gold in as well. And they're fab. But you can just mix and match all of the colours as well. I love the pink. Oh, they're amazing. Sorry, I'm like super loving these.
and I saw the pieces that Alison had made, and I know that she used a gizmo with some of them, and then did lots of weaving, and they are really beautiful to work with. You get little hints of all the different colours. So if you're making like a gizmo spiral, and then coil upon a coil, you just get all of that rainbow, and it really shows it off. They're really pretty.
That's fab. That's really awesome. I'm thinking now as well, there's certain kind of gemstones that have as well different nuances and colours and stuff. They'd be really lovely.
Yeah, and they like pick out the pinks and the purples and golds and things.
Fab. What? Ooh. Are they cabochons? Ah. Almost, not quite. I found them anyway. Oh, I love these.
I've not seen these.
How amazing are these?
That one.
I know.
Oh, I like them.
So this is your cappuccino jasper. To me, it's cappuccino, but it looks like, you know, cookies and cream and chocolate and, oh, stop. I'm drinking.
Yummy stuff.
I know, right? I'll show you what I'm eating at the moment in a minute. They've got those ribbons of kind of vanilla and, these are really lovely. 240 carats in your cappuccino jasper. In this particular set, you've got 5, but they will kind of vary and there'll be different shapes and different sizes in a cabochon assortment. So, what would you
imagine? Well, I'm just thinking, you know, the lovely Jill was on earlier, and she had that beautiful mookite jewellery. You could do the same kind of thing with this, but like perhaps use bronzes of golds or something like that. And again, it's quite autumnal, but I think they're very wearable colours. They go with quite a lot of people's skin tones, things like that, and all the autumnal colours in the shops at the moment.
Absolutely. And guaranteed they're under £10. Oh my gosh, this particular assortment, they're £2 each. What the?
Gosh, that's incredible.
That is incredible, isn't it? Oh my gosh, they love it. They remind me of like brownies and.
Stop thinking of naughty food. You're tormenting yourself.
I know, right? I know, right? I didn't even look at. I looked at those biscuits in the office once.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. This is my dinner. It's a green smoothie. It's got lots of spinach in it and the strawberries and mango and grapes and.
You're so good.
Flax seeds.
I was the one that brought the chocolate biscuits to work.
Yeah, I avoided them.
Sorry.
I avoided them. That is brilliant though. Going back to this cappuccino, I can't even have coffee at the moment either. I'm doing a big detox, so
what?
I know. Not even, my other half always brings me a coffee in bed in the morning, every morning, and he bought me a coffee up this morning, and then he went back downstairs, and then he got to the bottom of the stairs, and he's like, oh, we're not supposed to be drinking coffee, are we? He's like, no, so I'll pour it away.
So tough, first thing in the morning as well. Like,
I know, I had a detox tea instead. Anyway, I will have wonderful glowing skin and fabulousness by the end of it, so there we go.
Ooh.
It's the dragon egg.
I've not seen these in
Have
the
you
flesh
not
yet.
seen the
No,
dragon
I've
eggs?
seen them on the screen from the office, but I've not actually got up close and personal.
These are awesome. So, there's only 12, so this is it, last of stock.
Oh,
They've been really popular.
It's nice to see you.
Yeah, it's lovely to see you. So you've got this amazing dragon egg. So on this side, you've got that amazing kind of polished luster, but then look, I love, you've got that real wonderful muted, what's the word I'm looking for?
Frosted or?
Frosted.
Something like that.
It's really cool, isn't it? It does look a bit furry, but it's got, look at this. They're ace.
It almost looks like some kind of oil painting or
It
something.
does,
like when you
doesn't
see
it?
all the almost like brush marks, I suppose.
Do you know what I think it reminds me of? Little mica inclusions and stuff. You know when you see something like seraphinite or charoite that's got the kind of shimmery, like feathery things. So you can see on the recording, it's like little shimmery.
Do you know what? These would be quite cool. So my son's quite into rocks and gemstones, and I can't imagine where he gets that from. But he keeps on picking up like a bit of flint or a bit of gravel or like a bit of quartz or something, or a slate from the garden. He's got like a show and tell thing to do after half term, and he can talk about anything. But I was just thinking, if I was to give him something like that and say, look at this, and then talk about the fact that he's coming to school with a dragon's egg.
Oh, that is cool,
How
as.
cool is that?
That is really cool. And at £5.95, you know what? Can't get a toy for that, can you?
Just for the look, you know, like, oh, a dragon's egg.
Amazing, amazing. I think these are really cool.
They are. I just love them. I think they're nice just to have on display. Aren't they?
Yeah. I am like well into my crystals and rocks, and my house is full of them, and I have lots of things on display.
Oh,
and
wow.
yeah, just actually going into a new business venture. So yeah, which is quite exciting. With the rocks and crystals. So yeah, I've been working in the industry for like well over 10 years. I'm like, I've got to follow my passion.
Yeah, it's almost like a sunset.
It
or
is,
something,
isn't it? Over like the desert.
Yeah. Oh wow.
That's so
I'm
cool.
sorry, I've pinched the stone. I'm not supposed to do
No,
that.
please do.
It's like a Martian landscape.
Oh, I love that
Yeah.
Martian landscape.
View from Mars or something.
It
like
is, yeah.
That. Cool is that?
Okay, it's the opal. Right, I cannot believe that I'm able to offer you today a 3.5 carat Ethiopian opal of this quality right now. I said earlier I have a 4 carat, and my 4 carat, look at that. From every angle, sorry, I am just blown away with not having to kind of shadow the light or anything like that. It is absolutely exquisite. My 4 carat that I own costs me £800 today. Bear that in mind. It is going to be considered, but for what you're getting right now, you are going to be blown away. It's your star buy, and it's happening right now. Welcome back to Jewellery Maker. There are gemstones that I like, and there are gemstones that I love. There are gemstones that speak to me, and there are gemstones that sing to me. And this is a a singing love affair with this gemstone. It is absolutely out of this world. Now, we only had less than 50 of these. There were, how many did we have in total when they? 47. Okay, so wanted to get a parcel of 50 of these. There weren't 50 of them. There was only 47. Okay, so what I'm sharing with you now is something that most people only dream of being able to own. I mean, look at the magentas coming through from this. It's outstanding, those magenta pinks, the purples. We are talking about the rarest colours that you can find within an Ethiopian opal. We are talking about something right now which is getting to the stage where it is irreplaceable. There is absolutely, the whole of the Wellow Opal mine has now dried up. They found a small seam to the right of where the Wellow Opal mine was. Look at the reds coming through. Look at that magenta pink, the purples. This is incredible that Mother Nature has created something like this. Imagine right now how, what you would be paying for something like this. If you saw this in the window of a jeweller's, if you saw this set into, into gold, and I bought mine on a shopping TV channel, and as I said, I paid £800, £799. Yes, it was set into 14 karat gold, but 18 karat gold, but 18 karat gold, that isn't hundreds and hundreds of pounds worth of gold that it was set into. Okay, so let's take a look at this again. 3.5 carats. So what are you thinking? What are you guessing on price point? What are you thinking on the price point right now of something of this caliber? And I did say it was going to be considered. I mean, right, if just for the loose stone, I would be looking easily at something like this. In my experience of being in the industry for a long, I'm sorry, I just thought, just look at those aquas coming through. This is just insane. The glow is phenomenal. The colours are outstanding. The size is considered. If you saw this going to a gem fair, maybe somewhere like Tucson, and you saw something of this caliber for, £400-500, I wouldn't bat an eyelid. If you saw this in a museum, don't you agree that the quality of what you're looking at right now could be, as a sample, as an example, actually seen in a museum? I mean, it's just spectacular. To own something of this, I'm going to tell you right now, if you had a chance to own this, I mean, in my experience, you could absolutely find a buyer for this can we bring that in? So right now, that is what this launched at $249.95. That at $250, pounds, at £250 for a 3.5 carat Ethiopian opal of this caliber, with this amount of play of colour, with this, and it's not just the colours, the value factors when you're looking at an opal, it's not just about how many colours are in it, it's about the vivacity of the colours that you can see within this opal. So you have got electric greens. I can tell you right now, I've seen, gosh, a handful of opals that have ever displayed anything like these magenta pinks, and look when I even shadow it, look at it, it's glowing in the dark. This is Mother Nature at her finest. I mean, imagine being the first person to kind of discover this. What on earth is this amazing, beautiful gemstone? It is incredible. Those aquas, some of the rarest colours that you'll find within an opal, purples that you've got coming through here. I mean, this is really what we're looking at right now. If this was graded, you would be looking, in my experience and in my opinion, you'd be looking at something that would be up there with the AAA grading of opals. It is insane. At £249.95, there are already people that are happy at this price, and I'm not surprised. Imagine what this would cost to buy it elsewhere. Imagine if you set this into a ring, how much you could sell that for? Or so I haven't even let you speak, Hannah. I've just been like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I find that all I've been thinking all the time is that wouldn't it be fabulous as a beautiful ring? And you'd expect it to be at least double the original price, and then probably a bit more on top.
Definitely.
I think it's utterly stunning. Ooh.
Okay,
I just know what they're doing. Gosh.
What we're about to do right now is absolutely absurd. It is absolutely absurd. Anything off that price right now is going to be incredible. Whether that be £5, whether that be £10. What if you could save £50 off the price that you can see there right now? What if you could save £50?
Boom! Look at that!
£150. It is double figures today. Check out as quickly as you can. We only had, we wanted to be able to have 50 of these and bring you a parcel of 50. There were only 47 that we could actually source to bring to you. It is amazing. Antoinette's there, London's there, Belfast collects in the West Midlands. Well done there to Christine in Gwent. You've got yours. Mary's there in Worcestershire. Margaret, congratulations. Lorna's there. Leslie's there. The phone lines have actually gone ballistic. The quality, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. Get this home and see if I have got goosebumps like talking about this. And free P&P today. It's not going to cost you a penny to get this shipped to you. Send it back if it's not for you. It is incredible. The phone lines have gone crazy. Think about just to own this, to have this in your collection. It is one of the most delicious, incredibly beautiful opals I have ever witnessed. I'm going to go, do you know what? It is more beautiful than my opal that I have, that I paid £799 for.
I reckon
more
you could take it and have it valued as well.
I was.
Yeah, but if it put into a beautiful piece of jewellery, make it a family heirloom, pass it down, and you'll be able to say, yeah, I got that for an absolute steal.
Absolutely.
Incredible value.
It is insane. And here's, you can close your ears or something, Hannah. Here's the thing, you've got 30 days. So get it home, take it to a jeweller's, get it valued, see what your local jeweller says about it. I mean, that is the joy of having that 30-day money-back guarantee.
It's just bonkers, isn't it?
It really, really is. Well done, Jenna, Veronica. People are multi-buying. Alison's bought 2 of these. Imagine a suite. Imagine having, you know, earrings, a ring, a pendant. It's just divine. I tell you what, right now, just to own this, to pass this down through the generations, to have this as a keepsake, even if you decided you didn't want to put it into jewellery, or as a flagship piece, you know, when you're selling, if you're somebody that sells your jewellery, having this centre stage, you know, on your display, the amount of people that are going to be drawn into that. Well over half of the stock has gone. There are 15 chances left. That is all that we have available for you. I don't want to rush you. That's not my style. But I also don't want you to miss out on this. If you are thinking about it, remember we take all your major credit cards, get it back home, have a look at it for yourself, use that 30-day money-back guarantee. There's a lot of you that haven't checked out on the web. Right now, if you are number 13 on the phone lines or the web, you're going to miss out on this, and I don't want that to be you. So pick up the phone, try us out at $99.95. I was not expecting it to go that low. On my sheet, it actually says, on my sheet, it says £249, which is insane. I had no idea. At that price, I was like, oh my gosh, it's £249. I'm like, that is insane. And then Becky just dropped it to £99. It's amazing. Do you think they'd miss this if it came home with me? Oh my gosh. There are 7 genuine chances left. Yeah, don't miss out on this. The thing is, people don't regret what they do. They regret what they don't do.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's so true.
Yeah.
Have you know, we've all probably been in a shop and seen a dress or an outfit or something that we've really liked, and then we're like, oh no, I'm not going to get it. And then, oh, I really want it. You go back to get it, and it's not there anymore. You know, it's so true, isn't it?
Definitely, and the thing is, because you're not tied into this as well, it's like if you do manage to buy that dress that you've been looking at and then you try and take it back because you're not sure about it, quite often you can't, or you can get a credit note or something like that. This one, if you're not happy, send it back. It's a no-brainer. It's
really
amazing.
Is. I tell you what, we will leave those last 4 chances with you. We'll let you think about it. Don't think about it too long. Send us a message in as well. Let us know, is that not? I actually want to, like, I'm feeling emotional about this. I'm so passionate about gemstones. And to get something of that value, $99.95. I tell you what, I went to the supermarket yesterday, not yesterday, the day before yesterday, and I think about what I spent on groceries.
Oh, yeah.
And do you know what I mean? It's insane. What did you spend £100 on last? Your council tax, your electric bill. It's amazing. You're getting a piece of Mother Nature. Sorry, I just could talk about this all day, but we don't have time, so we've got to go to a breakdown. Don't go anywhere. What's that? Oh, we've got today's must-have. Straight after the break, we've got the Keshi pearls coming up for you. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you in 2.
Love JewelleryMaker but don't have an account? You can now purchase items on the JewelleryMaker website through our guest checkout. To do so, select the products you wish to purchase and head over to the shopping basket. Simply enter your email address and select Continue as Guest below. After this, the checkout process is simple. Select your quantity and delivery option and then check out securely. Enter your billing details and either a credit card or PayPal account and proceed to payment. From here, you still have the option to create an account if you wish, making shopping online easier for you. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Our brand new Get Started with JewelleryMaker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration and get you started in your jewellery making journey. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Buying with JewelleryMaker online couldn't be easier. Just head over to our website, JewelleryMaker.com, and click on the register link. Simply fill in the required fields and you can shop 24/7. You'll also be privy to a faster checkout and personalised offers. JewelleryMaker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs. Buying with JewelleryMaker online couldn't be easier. Just head over to our website, JewelleryMaker.com, and click on the register link. Simply fill in the required fields and you can shop 24/7. You'll also be privy to a faster checkout and personalised offers. JewelleryMaker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs. You can watch our JewelleryMaker show every day on our website by clicking the Watch and Buy Online link in the top right-hand corner of our homepage.
If you have a question or a query for JewelleryMaker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Still blown away by that opal. Congratulations to those of you that were successful. I am just
jealous.
I was going to say envious. Yes, I'm actually just jealous. No, I am. It was amazing. If there is one left, I possibly could snaffle that up at the end of the show today. Wow. So awesome. That'll be something you'll treasure forever. So well done. Well done. Right. We've got, is it the one to own? Is that what it's called? Today's must-have. Sorry, I always get them mixed up with like what things are called. You've got, it's the one to own and it's today's must-have. Like you have to own it and you must have it. From one incredibly beautiful gemstone to another, and this is the most amazing strand of Keshi pearls. I adored Keshi pearls. I just think there is something so captivating about them, and I'm a proper nature nerd, as you probably heard from me going on about the opal, but I am so into nature and wildlife and gemstones and rocks and crystals, and to me it's just, this epitomizes what a pearl is all about. Yeah. And you know, I know people talk about the rounds, and you know that's kind of where a lot of the value is in a perfectly round pearl, but what I love about Keshi pearls is they almost mirror the location from where the pearl comes from. It's like you could even sit a little pearl inside of the pearl. Do you know what I mean? Like
it's so like, make it look like it's a little pearl in a mollusk. Well, actually, it's two pearls that you deliver.
Oh. So I love being here. Can I just say I love being here? Aww. It's amazing, honestly. I've got loads of shifts coming up as well. You've got me for a long time. But these are incredible. So they've got that real organic feel, and you know they're unmistakably genuine pearls with that organic shape and that natural feel, and the surface, and you can't really see it on the TV, which is annoying, but the amount of kind of rainbow of colours that you've got coming through here, those peaches, the pinks, those beautiful violet hues, those wonderful kind of blending into the indigos, and then flashes of turquoise, and then this one's got like a full rainbow that you can see in it. I mean, they're incredible, every single one unique, different, every single one telling a different story, every single one demonstrating not only that beautiful iridescence on the surface, but also that uniqueness that you get from these organic shapes. Hannah, talk to me about Keshi pearls.
Well, I've actually, it takes me to sort of the jewellery that Sheila and Linda make, so kind of the shabby chic, so sometimes bridal work, so I can imagine it with kind of pale pastel colours or peach kind of colours, like lavenders, things like that. Perhaps you could really mix it up. So you could make the most amazing textured all pearl twisted necklace, and it would be incredible. Very sort of indulgent, obviously, because it'd be several luxury items altogether, and then you could just have like one fabulous clasp to top it all off, and you've got the most amazing piece of jewellery that you could wear if you're going to like a fancy party. If you're a bride, you might want to wear it, or the mother of the bride, perhaps mother of the groom, or you can pare it down completely. It's entirely up to you. You could just separate these out and have one on the end of like sterling silver wire work or something like that. Make a beautiful pair of earrings.
That would be me.
You can either go full on flamboyant, layer it up, or just separate it out.
I would like just one, but me personally and my kind of style, I would like just one. Like this one, for example, to me that is like perfect pendant. I don't know, it just looks like a perfect pendant, and I would just like that on a silver chain, just as it is, just to speak for itself, and then maybe some little simple drops.
You could have a few actually. You could have a cascade of them if you chose to.
Beautiful. They're amazing. I mean, and it's really interesting because you've obviously got your concave one side, convex the other side. I'm just thinking of how you could incorporate these with other designs and other gemstones. And
well, I mean, they're almost petals, aren't they? You could make them like the most amazing sort of perhaps wire-wrapped petals of some description. Like, you know, Claire does beautiful wirework flowers, and she's sort of, they're all made with wire, but she could incorporate sort of the Keshi pearls as petals as well.
Wow.
And then have maybe sterling silver like head pins for the stamen in the middle of it, something like that.
Yes,
I think
love
that could look fantastic. And then you could just have one as like a crowning glory to it, like a piece of jewellery or a hairband or something like that.
I'd like it as a brooch. I'd like a little
on a
flower
lapel badge. Yeah,
Or I was saying the other day, I wear lots of hats, and I'd like to have like a little.
like
that
a
would be
hat too,
lovely
yeah.
on a. I'm obsessed with hats, and yeah, I'd like it just on a little hat pin. Where's all the hat pins gone? There's no.
I know. We need to bring them back, don't we?
Maybe that's like a niche that I should be focusing on, hat pins. Do you know what? You've just inspired me. Or we've inspired, we've come around and inspired. That'd be brilliant. So I do a lot of like Facebook lives and a lot of like social media stuff, and I always wear hats. And everyone calls me the hat lady. And then I'm now wanting to go into a niche back into gemstones and jewellery and incorporate that. Oh,
there you go.
Oh, I'm wonder. Every time I leave here, I'm inspired to do something. At $29.95, I haven't even seen the price because I was like, oh, for a 38 centimetre strand, completely 100% natural. In these freshwater culture pearls, they are completely 100. Look at the colours coming through.
And that one down there looks like the pearl.
It's got the pearl. Yeah. I know there's a couple of them like that have actually looked like they've got the pearl,
like a baby pearl attached.
Baby pearl in the pearl. They're so cool.
Oh, that'd be a cute little pendant.
That would be a cute little pendant, and it comes up to a point as well. It'd be perfect. And these are all top drilled as well, so
yep. So you can use your threading materials, you can use your wire, you could seed bead with them. You could it's versatile. You can do what you like.
They're so cool, and being completely natural. When you think $29.95, I tell you right now, if I saw one of these in a pendant, in the sterling silver chain, in the window of a jeweller's for £60,
you wouldn't bat an eyelid.
No.
And oh, that's nice.
Think about that. We were talking about this with Keshi the other day, and we were saying about how don't sell your jewellery too cheap. Just because you get a deal on something, there's a perceived value, and there's there's a price point that people are happy to pay. So don't sell yourself short. I
was actually told once that if you're struggling to sell your jewellery, lift the prices.
Absolutely.
Don't have quite so many pieces available and increase the prices.
Absolutely.
It's weird. It sounds bonkers, but it does seem to work.
No, it's not bonkers.
It works
so
for me
true.
Anyway.
Where am I going? Sorry. Oh yes, it's the right ones. So I love these as well. These are your amethyst tumbles. What I love about these is they're chilly. They're like this. I love the way that genuine gemstones warm up against the body. I just love that. 270 carats, and these are so. Just have this real organic, awesome organic feel to them, which I love with the tumbles. They're a nice size for tumbles as well. Look at those. Everyone is different. You've got, some of these look like they've got almost like ametrine. That one's got like a two-tone. That's so cool. They're so unique, aren't they? I love these as they are on the strand, but you could separate these and kind of have some of the darker ones together, some of the more...
you can graduate the colour, can't you? And like the old ombre effect seems to be so popular at the moment, but I actually really like them with the peacock pearls as well. I think the two sort of complement each other because you've obviously got the purple hues in there, but I think the other colours in the peacock pearl are enhanced by having the purple of the amethyst next to it.
That's awesome, isn't it?
That would make a beautiful piece of jewellery, wouldn't it?
Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay. If you've got someone in the background right now, stop what you're doing, come over to the TV, £4.95 for 270 carats of genuine amethyst. That's mad.
Wow. Well, you make yourself a stretchy bracelet, sell that for bit more than you've paid for the whole strand, and then keep the rest again. And again, it's just so easy to make your money back with these gemstones tonight.
That's crazy.
Incredible.
Add it to your order. Right. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we've got Murano glass. Have you been to Murano?
I haven't. No. These are just beautiful, though, aren't they?
They're like little rose. They're like rose paintings. They remind me of kind of like on Wedgwood, you know, and you see like rose paintings on Wedgwood. I'm actually just going to hold them. They are. They're beautiful. Then when you, that's like an impression of that. And then when you look up close and personal, there's just, they are absolutely stunning.
So cute. They look really sweet and little vintage designs as well. You know, you could like pair it with sort of like there's a particular Swarovski that's got like a sort of like a smoky pink colour to it, and and those teamed with sort of I don't know, like antique bronze wire and maybe a bit of lace and things like that. Beautiful. They just look fantastic.
They are. We've got some rose gold pieces coming up, and I was just looking at those as well. They'd be lovely with the rose gold. Some of the antique rose pearls as well.
Yes,
I think that would be lovely.
Be pretty as well. Yeah. Bit of vintage chic.
I love it. They're really gorgeous. And there's, you know, if you've ever been to Murano, you know exactly what kind of value you could pay for, you know, any of their glass pieces. Oh, it is called Rosetta. Oh, that's nice. So yeah, you're getting 3 of these. It's really considered. I mean, when I worked on cruise ships, they have, you know, a lot of them have Murano glass. There's a certain brand that they have on board. And, you know, they're really considered.
Oh, yeah. Well, my sister went there once, and she bought a beautiful sort of deep blue kind of, I want to say sort of lozenge shape. It's almost like a puffy oval, but elongated.
Right.
For 1 bead, I think it was equivalent to £20. And that was actually considered to be a really good value bead as well. And like, wow. But I mean, it's stunning, but it's like, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen pieces like just jewellery, just a bracelet or something that is like close to 3 figures.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's amazing. These are really pretty. I love the colour palette as well. It's not me, but it's me. That is probably the most ridiculous thing I've said all night that makes no sense. But I do. I love it. It's like, reminds me of a vintage tea party, you know, going for afternoon tea and that kind of thing. My friend's got a vintage band. She's like, well, it's a vocal trio, and they do all kinds of vintage events. And so, oh my God, for all 3.
Wow.
They're £2. They're £2 for Murano glass. They're £2 each. Do you know what? I want to buy these and just sell them. I know a load of people that buy these. They pay more than that just for 1 of them. It's incredible. And, you know, if you're somebody that sells your jewellery, to actually have displayed that you are offering Murano glass, people know, you know, about Murano. They know about the island. They know about how, you know, considered and how special this really is. And vintage is so trendy right now, isn't it?
Well, it is. I mean, I think it's one of those things that just keeps going around and around and around, isn't it? So at the moment, because we've had the rose golds and things like that popular, these team very, very, like, well, seamlessly almost, don't they?
They do.
Just, they've got that lovely, it's almost kind of like a bronzy tone in there with the pink. And I think that as a combination, colour combination, is very... it resonates with all vintage things as well. So you can either go full on tea party that way if you want to, or you can separate them out and you can do your own thing with it. So you could just have one and make sort of a wirework bracelet, bangle, something. Just have one in the centre. That could be quite cute as well.
Absolutely. £5.95. Good luck. Right. Let's move on. Oh my gosh. Now, I had some Dendrite Opal yesterday, and there were lots of kind of earthy tones within that as well, lots of kind of sandy colours and things. This is like a Jackson Pollock painting. I mean, this is that perfect monochrome. This is the best strand I have ever seen of Dendrite, you know, outside of the big cabochons. Look at this, look. So you have got, I mean, look at this one. Can you see? How cool is this strand? This is amazing, amazing quality. I love these kind of translucent ones that have almost got like a web, a kind of webbing on them. Then you've got, you know, those snowy ones with those fern-like inclusions. That is just so textbook of Dendrite. I adore this strand. I mean, this is my kind of jewellery. It's black. Then it's black. It's black.
It's almost like a moonlit forest, isn't it? You can see like sort of like the trees and the foliage and stuff, and then dark yet it's light because you've got the whites in there as well.
Yes. Hannah,
it's a midnight stroll in the forest. Don't go alone.
People are also, don't go alone in the forest. There's probably not going to be many people hanging out in a forest, though.
No,
you've probably got more chance of getting in trouble, you know, walking past your local pub or something. Brilliant. Oh, wow. 58 carats of the Dendrite agate. It's all been beautifully faceted as well. So you've got that kind of luster on the surface that with the movement as well as the intricacies within. I mean, I would be tempted to, I'd love these on just on a stretchy, but like with black spinels in between, and
just pick out like a punctuation colour, so whether that's like a grey, black or a white or even a silver, and just like alternate them, and they look very, very effective.
You could as well, do you know, I'll so get into this when I'm here, could as well like use some kind of jump rings, so black spinel with a jump ring on either side, then a black spinel with a jump, I mean, just, I think that would be awesome.
I think you should make it.
Thanks. I love it. Perfect. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Right, next up, let's do... These are incredible. Oh my God, there's loads. Oh. Oh my gosh. There are loads of these. They're all been, look how cool, they've all been carved. Right. 280 carats. Look at this. Sorry, I just want you to see how amazing. What is happening with our Labradorite? Every time I come back, it gets better and better and better, and I'm like, it can't get any better. And then I come back and it's better.
It's just pretty amazing anyway. That like the stone itself is one of my favourites, I think. But then with the carving, it just adds the interest, doesn't it? You get that little added detail in there.
It's amazing. See, this one's got those wonderful kind of sunshines, those goldens coming through. This shape as well is really cool. See, when you've got it at this angle and you're not seeing the labradorescence, it is nice to have that kind of the etching as well. It's just really interesting. And then, of course, you bring it into the light and you've got that amazing labradorescence. This one has got kind of peach colours coming through, which is phenomenal, quite literally. This, look at the golds.
Gosh, there's loads of colour in that.
There is, isn't there? And then look at, you've got the full kind of almost spectralite with getting that rainbow of colours at the bottom there as well. Look at that. Isn't it? Every time it, no.
That's incredible. Oh my gosh.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. That is. At $29.95 for 280 carats. They've all been hand carved as well, so each one tells a different story. This one reminds me of like a rune. They're really cool. And then look at the detail on this one as well. This one's almost looks quite kind of deco in its design as well. Oh, I'd want all of those. Just want them around the house.
Yeah, just as talking points.
Yeah, and look at the back. I mean, even where it's not been cut.
And that's it, you get all that beautiful colour all the way through, don't you?
Absolutely. Sorry, we're just like, oh, look at that, oh, look at that. Beautiful. So, we've got for you bicones of, I've not seen bicones of Labradorite, I don't think, before. They're all graduated. Have a look at these. You've got, some of these have got the real kind of labradorescence coming through. Some have got more of the muted colours. Look at these. I mean, and to get that kind of labradorescence on stones of this size as well, I always find fascinating. You know, usually you have to have a big surface area to be able to capture
see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's it. It just shows that it's a good quality, isn't it? You get all these lovely colours through there. I love it. There's like a bright green there as well.
I know, right? And then you're seeing that bright green, and then I'm seeing a completely different colour.
Yeah, because we're at different angles to it. So
That's really cool. I love the bicones as well. What do they kind of lend themselves well to?
Well, again, anything you can do, like simple beading, you can do simple stretchies with spacers, you can use them in between like larger gemstones, so if you want to like break a solid colour up, perhaps pop some of those in, because again you get the light interest bouncing around there. If you want to, you can team them with seed beads. I've got a lovely kit that's coming up that would be very happy alongside Labradorite.
I'm eyeing that up
Yeah.
going, oh, and also would be really lovely with the peacock pearls again. Perfect.
Pretty cool.
I love those colours together. Amazing.
Anything with sort of like the colours that you see flash through it, if you team them with that colour, it then enhances it more. So for me, the lime green or the blue or even the gold.
Wow. It's £5. God. It's absolutely insane. And you think every one of these has been, you know, hand cut and polished. They've all been threaded because they graduated. And then you think about the human element involved. You think about how much work's gone into this, and then you're like, oh, it's £4.95. Can't even get a meal deal for that. Like, do you know what I mean? Hungry.
No, you're not. Like,
I'm not. I'm
You're
okay
fine.
actually. I'm okay actually. I've had 3 green smoothies today and some carrots and half an apple and a stick of celery. Oh, it's good. No, I feel good. It's going to be good. I'm going to be here for most of my 10-day detox, so keep me busy.
Talking, not eating.
What's that?
Talking, not eating.
Talking, not eating. And you burn a load of calories talking as well.
Do you?
Yeah. It's like something like 200 and something calories I figured out when I used to present all the time that you burn by just talking non-stop. And I usually come here after I've been with my coaching clients. So I have a minimum of 3 coaching clients a day, and they're 1-hour calls. So I've talked for 3 hours, and then I come here and I talk for 4 or 5 hours, and I'm like, oh yeah, burn this calorie. Not that you can really tell, but yeah. Great. Right, next up, let's do, ooh, oh my gosh. This is becoming really difficult to find right now. Prices have gone through the roof. My local crystal shop, you know I'm really into my crystals, really into different energies. It's not something we talk about or can kind of say much about on TV. But my guy, who I buy a lot from, was talking to me about blue lace agate, and he's just like, it is really difficult to buy. So difficult to buy that it's not letting me get into the package to get them out.
Can you jemmy it with the pliers?
I was going to, but then every time I do that, they kind of catapult over. Please. Thanks. Oh, thanks.
That look easy, didn't it?
That was so much easier to do.
Don't worry.
Thanks. They're like wings.
I was going to say they're like angel wings, aren't they? It's so pretty.
Let me show you them in the as they are, because they do look like angel wings.
Aww. Could see that on a little sort of wire angel Christmas decoration or something.
Oh. And people are like really into like guardian angels and things at the moment as well, aren't they? It's becoming like more and more popular. People are being more aware of things. It would be lovely little guardian angel. Oh, they're lovely. Or you could even make just. Okay, I'll get so into this. But like, you could get a couple of them, and you could make like a little butterfly, dragonfly type thing. £24.95. That's incredible. But we're going a lot lower, not just a couple of pounds. We're going a lot lower. These are really lovely. There's something really kind of soothing and calming about £14.95 for 2 beautiful blue lace agate cabochons. You're getting a pair, which is incredible.
You like friendship pendants, couldn't you?
Oh, you could. Oh, that's a really good idea. You could do friendship pendants. Do you remember when you're probably similar age to me? So when you kind of you had half of the heart, and your friend had the other half of the heart, and you had like a friendship pendant. They're so pretty. I love that idea of kind of...
I think the girls are being a bit mean to each other in our ear then.
I know, sisterly love, right?
Yeah, sisterly rivalry.
Wow. Okay, so when I saw this today, I said, what? We are able to offer our jewellery makers and our collectors something that is just amazing, and I am really, really, really excited to bring this to you. This is a gemstone which Gemstone magazine actually labelled as the new Paraiba tourmaline. So when they discovered this gemstone, they called it the new Paraiba tourmaline, and the prices went through the roof. Like literally everybody was going mad because of how rare and how precious and how beautiful it is. It is incredible. What you've got, and I've very rarely seen this with andesine, is that you have actually got kind of flashes of greens actually coming through, almost like you get from Andalusite. Can you see that? Can you see the greens? It's like two-tone. I want to kind of shine a light or something. If I put it down, I'll get my phone or find a torch. Oh, there's a torch here. So, well, the torchlight's quite blue though, isn't it? It's quite difficult to see. So anyway, but you'll be able to see this when you get home. You've got like greens coming through and dancing through it as well. But andesine, you know, the prices went through the roof, and everybody was like raving about the gemstone, and that it was like the next Paraiba tourmaline, and so literally it became very, very, very considered for anybody to actually buy it or to actually own it. So to be able to bring this to you at jewelry, and this is what I love about JewelleryMaker. Like you can see the blues and the greens coming through here. This is what I love about JewelleryMaker, is that you get a chance to own rare, precious, exotic, collectible gemstones that you will arguably never see in a jewellery store ever. And you get a chance to take them home, and you get a chance to make beautiful jewellery with them, or keep hold of the strand, whatever it is that you want to do. And this is one of those really, really special strands. I mean, I've never seen andesine before at JM. Is it something that we've...
Not often. I think I'm just trying to think if we had like a little a small cabochon of it once. A little while ago. I'm just trying to think, but it's not something that we have a lot of anyway. I know it's a special treat from the lovely Marie.
It's beautiful. How long has Marie been here? A while?
Yeah, I can't remember how long now, but yeah, they've certainly joined us this year anyway. But
okay.
yeah, so it feels like she's been with us like for longer than she has actually. Part of the furniture now, one of the gang. But she's got an incredible knowledge on gemstones. It's incredible. It's
That's
like,
wonderful.
she does this wonderful thing where she'll come into the office with like a piece of a rough gemstone, and she'll go, ta-da! And everyone's kind of like, oh, what's that? And tells you the whole story, and it's just like, you can't, I don't know, it's like, I just find it really interesting to know more about where they come from. So
absolutely.
when she presents us with something we've not seen before, everyone's kind of like, kids around the storybook, you know, it's like, tell us.
Absolutely. That's my kind of thing. I love to just share about the history, and I love to share about where the gemstones come from and how they've been formed, and it's just fascinating. I was working yesterday with Linda, and she's like, we came off air, she's like, I love working with you. She's like, I learn something new every time after I've been working with you. She's like, and I was telling her about kyanite, and she's like, oh my gosh, I just love it. And it is so, because it's nice to know, and if you sell your jewellery as well, it's nice to know stories about it, because, you know, we always say facts tell, stories sell. But you know, if somebody's looking at buying something and you can share with them a little bit about it, and it just makes it more personal, doesn't it? Beautiful. Gorgeous. Okay, so coming up for you next, I haven't even shown you this, we've got some turquoise coming up. This is textbook.
It's one of my favourites.
Is it one of your favourites?
It's one of my birthstones as well.
Is
so,
it?
Yeah, can't help it.
Which
December.
Which day are you? No, I'm December too. I just wondered whereabouts. Where are you?
19th.
19th. That's my auntie's birthday.
Oh, well, there you go.
Ah.
She must be good, eh?
Sucks that close to Christmas, doesn't it?
No, it's all right. I just make a big deal out of it.
Okay. My birthday's Christmas Eve, so
yeah.
I hear you.
Earth-shattering the year I discovered that the Christmas tree wasn't in aid of my birthday.
But you know
It's
what?
called a Christmas tree, but we always did it on my birthday.
There you go. People see, for me, people buy. We get you know the joint present thing. That doesn't bother me. But you know that's fine. People can't afford much that side of Christmas. But when people send me. And I don't know if you get this on the 19th, but on Christmas Eve, they send me a birthday present and it's wrapped up in Christmas paper. That's just rude. Here's your start by. Welcome back. I'm not bitter. No, my ex once wrapped up my birthday present in Christmas paper, and he was really shocked at my response. And he's like, "Well, I'll just put it in newspaper then next time." I'm like, "Brilliant, because it's my birthday and it's not Christmas, so at least it's not Christmas paper."
Aww.
I know, but I could never have a sleepover when I was a kid or anything on my birthday because it was Christmas the next day and Santa would have come.
Oh.
Anyway, let's talk about
cheer us up again.
Yay! But I love Christmas, and I also love turquoise. It is one of my. I think we have the best birthstones in December.
We so do. We get 3 as well.
We do. Yeah.
Greedy.
Yeah, and they're all my favourites as well, so that's good. So let's talk about one of our favourites and one of our birthstones. This is 82 carats of turquoise in these graduated plain ovals. They are a really, 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 really lovely size. They have that wonderful glossy finish. I love that it's just textbook turquoise because you've got that amazing matrix coming through. But this has got a real vibrant, real saturated colour with this.
It's a really powerful colour, isn't it?
It is.
Because you get some turquoises that can be sort of more almost pastel-y. This is proper
turquoise.
In your face turquoise.
It really is. And some as well have more of a green undertone.
Yeah.
I mean, it's turquoise unmistakably, but it's the primary colour in this is the blue that's popping, not the green. Do you know if that makes sense? It's more of a bluey green than a greeny blue.
Yeah.
Oh no, the other way around. Anyway, it's almost time to go home.
It's very pretty.
It's incredible. Where's this turquoise from, Beck? That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to suggest that it was from the States. When I was I took a year. I took a month and toured around New Mexico. I used to live in Colorado, and then I came back to the UK in 2012. But I took a month off. It was this time, actually, October in 2012, and we did a tour of New Mexico, and all of the kind of Native American jewellery. Obviously, there's a big presence of Native American culture there, but you'd see like in Taos and in Albuquerque and Santa Fe, and just this colour was kind of peppered everywhere. It was amazing.
Fantastic. Yeah. I just love it. Everything about it. I don't know why. It just makes me happy, that colour.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it, and I love this particular strand as well because there's something about the shape that I love as well. It's tactile. It's like we talk about it being kind of, American robin egg blue, and it's kind of almost does like little egg shapes as well. And it's it just could. I mean, I don't make jewelry, but I'm looking at this thinking that it would lend itself to so many different, jewelry items because of the shape and because it's quite flush.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that it's going to sit very comfortably against your skin. It doesn't jar against it. There's no rough edges. There's nothing to snag on anything. So it makes it very easy and very. I think it's quite unisex as well. I think turquoise is appealing to everybody, really.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, lovely with kind of browns and chocolates and bronzes and things as well. Like you can make that quite masculine as well.
Love it with like copper and things like that as well. You get a real zing when you put it with a copper.
Beautiful. $79.95, 82 carats of genuine, beautiful, exquisite quality, amazing turquoise. This is absolutely phenomenal. I literally can't believe there's only 15 chances though, so if you do want to snaffle this up, do. There's that huge perceived value as well. I found a bracelet that I loved in, I think it was in Taos in New Mexico, and it was turquoise and it had a couple of ammonites and things in it, and you know, it was like $400-500, and I was, oh, shall I buy it? Shall I not buy it? Shall I buy it? Shall I not buy it? I didn't buy it. It's one of those things. I wish I'd have bought it. But you know, there's a perceived value. So with a strand like this, I would personally use this quite more sparingly, and really get the most amount of bling for your buck.
Yeah, I mean, again, you could just use one and have like your little macrame again. You know, just like you almost like tie them on, some of them, like little wish bracelets, things like that. Again, it'd be nice as part of a ring, a pair of earrings. Team it with something like sort of maybe like a clear quartz even, and then you get all the light bouncing around it as well. Really maximise on the colour. Kind of magnifies it, doesn't it?
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, right, we have got some gold copper wire. This is your 0.4, it's 10 meters. Right, we are going to do a bit of a PR deal on this, and we're going to see how many people are actually watching. So this is going to be a pretty crazy deal. You've got these gorgeous gold coloured silver plated copper wire that you've got here. It is a sunshiny, it is beautiful. 0.4 as well, so you've got 10 meters. You're gonna, you know, this is what obviously you do a lot of your detail work with, right? When you do your wire work.
Yeah. So I think this is probably the most popular weaving wire that we do. So a lot of the time we've got a lovely sort of framework made with a 0.8 or a 1mm, and then this is for like the infill, if you like.
Perfect. So what are you thinking? 10 meters of your 0.4 wire. This is going to go a long way. What do you think? What do you think? $4.95? $3.95. Now it's going to be a PR deal. Now we know right now we are competing with a TV show that means that I'm going to be I'm always straight, right? We're competing with a TV show right now, and our audience drops off a lot on a Sunday at this kind of time. So this is a little cheeky deal for you to get your orders open to see how many people are actually watching at £1.95.
Oh, it's a bargain all the way, isn't it?
It's insane.
It goes a long way as well, this wire. I mean, if you've seen some of the beautiful things, I'm trying to think who else I've seen recently. There was Rachel Norris has made some amazing things, and I don't know if they've been on air yet or not, so I won't say what they are, but really intricate, beautiful things. And a lot of the intricacy is created by having this very fine wire and then creating like little design features in there. Katie Parker's another one. She does like lovely pendants, wire wrap pendants, and so like some of the turquoise with some of this is fantastic as well. So
absolutely.
You could do like a cuff bangle or something and have some of the turquoise and then a load of the wire. You obviously need a structural one as well to go with it.
Of course, but that's amazing. £1 and 95 pence. I mean, you can't get. I don't know. I got a bottle of. It was like a soft drink. It was a nice bottle of soft drink, but it was, I mean, that was like £2.
Yeah.
And you think, oh, there you go, it's gone. You've got something that's going to last you a long time. Something that I've been multi-buying on these as well, especially with the free P&P. Loads of you on the phone lines. 10 meters of your gold colour silver-plated copper wire. Your 0.4 in your millimeter, and yeah, at £1.95. Add it to your order. Jane's bought 3. Meryl's there. Wendy's bought 2. Well done to Linda. Lorraine's bought 2. Jenna, Karen, Lynn. Lots of you taking advantage. Lots of you multi-buying. It's free P&P until midnight tonight. Take advantage of that. Save yourself £3.95 and get a bargain. Well done there. Manchester's just bought 4 of these. Well done. Right, next up, where, sorry? Okay, right, I've only got 4 of these, so it's going to be fastest fingers first. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. So I've got 3 meters of chain. And look at the chain.
that's pretty.
How cool is that with the little stations in between? Just gonna.
Look at that.
Isn't that beautiful? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this behind so you can kind of see. See that? It's got little balls kind of stationed between. So this is your 925 sterling silver curb chain with the bead, curb with bead chain, 3 meters. I mean, that's a lot of chain, isn't it? 3 meters. That's crazy.
That's fabulous. Do you remember the sterling silver bales we had earlier? So if you had a length of this, whatever length you wanted to, a sterling silver bale, and then a small pendant of some description on the end, that looked really pretty, wouldn't it?
It would. It's lovely. Something like this is a standalone for me as well. I'd like a bracelet, an anklet, you know.
Yeah.
But
you could layer them up as well.
you could do like a 16-inch, an 18-inch, and a 20-inch. Yeah. I was just looking at it. Amazing. 3 meters. No.
For sterling silver.
For 3 meters.
I know.
That's insane. Absolutely insane. Yeah, just get it.
You'd pay more than that for an 18-inch finished chain, wouldn't you, if you were buying it from a high street?
Absolutely. Even, you know, there's with the fluctuating prices in silver as well. You know, I've worked in shopping TV for a while, and you know, 19.99, that £20 for a sterling silver chain is what, when I first started working in TV, is what we would charge for a sterling silver chain. It's crazy, isn't it, to think about that? And you're getting 3 meters. I was talking about this the other day, but like your first swimming badge is 5 meters. So you think about it in...
I never thought about it like that.
You think about how... That's crazy,
isn't it?
And then you've got that. You've got 3 meters of this. I mean, it's taller than us. A lot taller than us. In fact, it's double me. I'm about 160 centimeters, so it's almost double my height in silver. How cool is that for a £20 note?
Pretty cool.
It's really cool. Loads of weight as well. What's the weight on this? What, 9 grams of silver? That is insane. You could go to one of those cash for silver places. I'm not suggesting that you go and like melt this down and like go to one of those cash for silver places, but imagine what you would, you know, for 9 grams of silver. That's crazy. You just got yourself a crazy deal. Right, let's do... This got me really excited when I saw it on the poll sheet. Amazing. So you have got, and it's difficult to show you this. Can we? Can we turn the lights down? Turn the lights down. This is your black star diopside. So what you have got here, oh, I am the leprechaun. What you've got here is an asterism. So, can you see that?
There it is, there, look.
Right, so that is known as an asterism. So that is a 4-pointed star. And what that does, that actually is formed through little inclusions within the gemstone. So basically when they cut the gemstone, they have to orient it in a way that brings out this incredible star. Now the difference between a black star sapphire, for example, and black star diopside is, with black star diopside you have got a 4-pointed star, and with a star ruby or a star sapphire there's traditionally a 6-pointed star. So you see a different star, a different asterism, that's what the technical term is for that. Thanks. So you can see,
melting!
That's like, yeah, nobody wants that. That's horrible, isn't it? After you've been in the dark, I can't see anything now. So I want to just tell you a little bit about stars, asterisms, because basically back in the day, before gemstones were cut and faceted, if you found an asterism within a gemstone, you would be kind of like elevated in your community as kind of royalty. Yeah, people that would be elevated to like leaders within their community by finding the star within a gemstone. So it was like the pièce de résistance. It was like owning, you know, the ideal cut diamond, for example, before they started faceting gemstones. So this has got, I mean, I haven't got time to talk about it all day. But it's incredible to think, and the reason why we turn the lights down and we shone a torch on it is because you will see this back home in a single light source. So if you are outside in the sun, there's one single light source. If you're in your home and you've got the lamp on or the light on or the big light, there's one single light source. Here in the studio we've got millions of lights in here, so it is very, very difficult for us to actually show you an asterism working, but we just showed you them. We're turning all the lights down with a bright blue torch. Probably not the best, but you'll see it's so much better when you get home, and you've got that 30-day money back guarantee as well. Are you kidding me? That is very reasonable. $19.95 again for this graduated black star diopside. You've got 12 by 9, 8 by 6 to 12 by 9. So and every single one has got this asterism, and it's really cool because it's unisex, and it's really cool because it's got a talking point, and it's intriguing jewelry. It's something that, you know, you can share with people and show people. It's going to draw more people to it. It's incredible. And even without the asterism, it's beautiful and glossy and wonderful.
It's just making me think it's like a tuxedo of gemstones, isn't it? It's like you've got your Sunday best on or something, you're going to a posh party.
Yes.
You're looking sharp. This is the gemstone that, what's it, personifies it.
I love that, Hannah. I absolutely love that. Is that just me being weird?
I don't know. But no, I think it is. It's a classy gemstone, and it's a little bit different. It's a little bit chic, and not everybody's got it.
Exactly.
Which is quite cool.
We all want something nobody else has got, right? It's nice to be different. Where'd you say sorry, lovely? I've been eyeing these up. Okay, I have got, right, I bought it in Curacao in the Caribbean, and it was from a did you? I saw you on the bridge, actually. The bridge is called Queen Emma Bridge. It's actually named after me. But there's a jewellery store there that I worked for many years, and I have got a rose gold and diamond pendant, and actually it's got rose gold around the outside and it's white gold in the middle, but then you can slide out the heart, so you just have an open heart of rose gold and then put the pave white diamond white gold bit in the middle. Oh. And it has one of these connectors, one of these bails. They are really, really, really cool. So basically you put your pendant through there and it clips into place.
There we go, can't you? Click.
I love that click noise. They're so awesome. But the great thing is, like, with something like this, you can interchange your pendants with them really, really simply. Really simply. And like I was saying, it's like a pendant inside of a pendant, so I just slide it off, slide the middle out, and then I can put the other pendant on. They're so cool. And you're getting loads of these. You're getting 5. I mean, for me, these are really like high end. What? £10.95 for 5?
They're going out with a bang, aren't they? Getting closer to the end.
That's incredible.
So they're doing some crazy deals.
That is ridiculously crazy. I love it. So, what are your thoughts with these, Hannah?
I just think that they look and feel like really good quality, don't they?
They do.
So they're quite substantial. You get a good weight in there. They're a pretty colour, they're on trend. Who wouldn't want them?
Exactly. I think something, and it's the finish of your jewellery as well, I think. Those little attentions to detail, which, you know, you can demand a higher price for it. When you've got those luxurious elements just like this. You're getting 5 of these, and there's something so satisfying about that.
They're quite sweet if you've got just like a plain necklace, and then you've got different pendants. So some people have, you know, like get like fingerprint jewellery and things, and little individual pendants with like a child's initial or name or something. So you could have 3 of them on a necklace, and each one have its own pendant suspended. I think that look quite cool.
I think that is lovely. Oh, it's a great idea. And they're really, how much silver's in these? 2.7. It's crazy, isn't it? They're so weighty. They've got a real quality finish, a tactile finish to them. I think they'd be a lovely addition to any piece of jewellery. But I think if you're wanting something high-end, maybe you've been working with some of the more high-end gemstones as well. It's just that luxury, isn't it? Next up, we've got... Ooh. I love this. I love everything, don't I? I'm like, oh, I love this. Oh, I love this. This is so cool. This is your K2 jasper, and you are getting 86 carats. Every piece will be different, but they're really cool.
They are, aren't they?
They are.
They're really quirky. I love them.
They are absolutely lovely. Amazing. So you've got... It's cool. It's almost like we talked about this earlier. It's almost like they've been stamped with a little dauber. But there's a story there. I may share it with you one day. But incredible. It's like,
it's funny. It's just one of those things, isn't it? And then because it's in a gemstone, we're like, so the little one's got it right in the middle.
It's quite stylised. They're really cool. So, Beck, can you just confirm where these are from? Okay, perfect. So, like the K2, obviously the second largest mountain in the world, right? K2. That's right, isn't it? Yes. So, next to Everest, within the Himalayas. So this comes from the Himalayan mountain ranges, and it almost mirrors... like, I would imagine the landscape would be like there. Like, it's almost...
kind of rugged and mysterious.
Absolutely.
And then you get the blue.
Yeah, which is really cool. It's just bizarre, isn't it?
It's like a bit of modern art, almost.
It is. I talked about Jackson Pollock earlier, but it's like... it is like a bit of modern art. I mean, I'd love that. I would really be drawn to that in a pendant in a jewellery shop. I'd be like, what is that? It's fab. It is kind of, but if you look, I don't know how well you can see. Can you have a look at this one? Can you see, like, there's almost like little tiny bits of druzy in it. Can you see that?
I've not seen that before. Yeah, so you've got a couple of bits here.
Yeah, there's
quite silvery,
yeah,
actually.
there's loads in here.
Oh, so it's another one. The more you look at it, the more you're going to see.
Absolutely.
It's got a very subtle sparkle because of it.
It has. There's almost like a mica type within it as well.
Like a silver fleck.
I
just love it. I think it's really nice. And because I like picking out like one of the colours that's in a gemstone and working with it, I'd definitely go for that blue.
Yep.
In a seed bead, and then make a pretty bezel set or something. You can make an amazing sort of cocktail ring.
Oh, I'd love that in a ring.
But just really unusual.
It's so cool. I love them. $19.95, and you're guaranteed 86 carats. It's different, isn't it? Again, and you know, if you're sharing stories with people and you're selling your jewellery, it's like nice to be able to offer something nobody else has got. I mean, I love this.
That's really sweet, isn't it?
That'd be really cool in a ring. Oh. Stunning. You could have it like east to west as well, but no, I like it like that. I think that'd be a lovely ring, but they'll all be different. They're so cool.
You see, we had that gallery wire the other day, and that I think that around an interesting cabochon like this is a real way of making a feature sort of statement without really making much effort.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds a bit lazy, but
No, No.
It's anything that makes life easier has got to be good, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So
I'm down with that.
I was thinking you could just do like a really pretty sort of framework around it, and it could be a pendant, or I mean, if you've got a couple that were roughly the same size, maybe even cufflinks.
Oh, that'd be really cool, because that's unisex, isn't it? They'd be lovely as cufflinks. I've got a friend who I know would absolutely adore these as cufflinks, actually. That's quite cool.
Quite quirky. I just like it, you know, something a bit different.
Yeah. Perfect. Oh, love those. There's so many. I just want everything right now. I'm looking in here going, oh, I want that, I want that. I love those. They're fab. Right, after the break, we've got a rose gold butterfly chain, which is amazing. I love it. We've also got coming up for you the second kit. Hannah is going to be I love this. This is my kind of set of colours. I love it. It's all coming up for you. On the other side of this, it's going to be the last hour. So don't go anywhere. We will see you in 2.
JewelleryMaker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. We are always filming new DVDs with our specialist guest designers, so visit our website for more information.
You can watch our Jewellery Maker show every day on our website by clicking the Watch and Buy Online link in the top right hand corner of our homepage. Are you new to Jewellery Maker? For a limited time, we're offering new customers a wonderful free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful genuine gemstone strands in an organza bag. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will be automatically added to your order when you make your first purchase. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, colour and type will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your gemstones, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
The Jewellery Maker phone is free from a UK landline, so call us today to place your order.
Did you know no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging? Select our standard delivery for just £3.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for £5.95. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Welcome back to Jewellery Maker. It is the last hour. It's gone really quick. It always goes super quick.
Flying, isn't it?
I know, right? Time flies. Time does fly when you're having fun. So we are. If you've just joined us, by the way, hello. I'm Emma. Nice to meet you. If I haven't met you before, joined here with the wonderful Hannah, and we have had both the kits have just been amazing. This particular colour palette for me is my.
It's in the right sort of colour zone for us, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It is, absolutely. I'm just blown away. So, well, are we going to start with the kit? Shall we? Are we? Oh, sugar, yeah. We mentioned the butterfly, didn't we? Sorry, my bad. I showed you the butterfly and then I had to go and fly for a minute. So I'd forgotten about it. Did you? Why are you laughing at me? It's like sometimes I don't have a filter. I'm sorry. They're like, Emma, you forget you're on the TV. Yes. So this is gorgeous. I love it. I love it. I love it. I am an absolute nature nerd, as I've mentioned a couple of times already today. This is your rose gold flash 925 sterling silver bracelet connector with butterfly charms, 14 centimeters that you've got in the length here. It is just stunning. I'm just going to drape it. Oh, good bit of teamwork there, strong work. Just drape it over my wrist so you can just see how pretty this is. I love this. I would want this in an ankle bracelet as well.
It would be cute, actually, wouldn't it? I think it's lovely just as a bracelet on its own, you know.
It is really
it's
pretty.
So ladylike, isn't it?
It is.
Dainty.
It is. All of the things that I'm not, but I love it. The detail's phenomenal as well. Every single one of the butterflies, and they're kind of like concaved. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe I can show you.
That?
They're like, can you see? It's like the wings are opening up. The detail's amazing, isn't it? It's beautiful.
They're actually filigreed, aren't they?
They are.
The shapes are cut through, yeah.
They're all filigreed.
How pretty.
I know, right? So you could, I mean, I wouldn't want to, but you could kind of set something in there as well, couldn't you?
Weave through it, yeah.
And what about, could you use some kind of like resin or anything like that? Could you?
I think you can actually. You know, if you've got sort of filigree shapes, you can fill the gaps with resin. I think you just have to put something behind it to protect it while the resin kind of goes off, sort of thing, and then it's fine. So you could change the colour of the butterflies if you chose to.
That's so cool. I want them as they are. I just think this is really, really, really pretty, really pretty, and kind of. It doesn't matter how old you are. I think anybody would love to wear this as a girl. I think it doesn't matter whether it's for a daughter or a granddaughter or for a grandma. I think it's just really classic, and it's pretty and it's elegant. But yeah, at the same time, it's very. Although it's detailed, it's still quite simple.
Yes, yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of embellishment. So if you wanted to wear something without being too over the top, but yeah, just something a little bit swish, isn't it?
It's gorgeous. I'd like to kind of stack them as well. I'd like to get a couple. They'd be lovely on a. It's a bracelet connector. So what would you how would you finish this?
Well, you could, depending on the size of your wrist, you could either add a piece of chain with jump rings or something like that, and a clasp, or, I mean, you could possibly, if you chose to, I think you could take the butterflies off the chain almost and then incorporate them into other designs as well, so maybe like a hair comb or something, and then use the chain to drape down as like a little embellishment or something.
That's really lovely.
See, like in a hair vine or something, maybe with some of those, the Murano glass with the Rosetta sort of colours in there. I think that would look quite pretty.
I'm looking at this now. I love that idea. And taking this middle section out. Oh, I'm so into this. Like, I don't make jewellery, but I'm so into this. Taking that middle section out and then using one of the rose gold slider bracelet mechanisms that we have, and then you could have like these as like earrings, like little drop earrings.
Like
Do you like that? It's brilliant, isn't it? That's what I love about jewellery making, is that everybody sees something different when they're looking.
I think, yeah, that's definitely the best thing. I mean, we've said it time and time again. If you put a group of 10 designers in a room and gave them something to work with, no two people will make the same thing. So
it's beautiful. Oh my gosh, and it's £8.95 for the filigree. And when you think about
really
filigree and
good,
how
yeah.
expensive filigree really is, look at me, I'm all excited. Why is it so cheap? It's incredible, £8.95. It's so expensive looking, you know? And, and not just looking, filigree is considered.
It should be, you know, there's a lot more work and time gone into that.
Definitely. Oh, do you know what as well? There's like 95 stamp on the back of each of the butterflies.
Oh, wow. Well, just in case anybody wants to question it, there's your proof.
Each of the butterflies has got a little 95 stamp. So if you did want to separate these out and use the butterflies separately, they've all got a 95 stamp on the back. That's really cool. £8.95, everybody. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, awesome. Perfect. So, I love that. Moving on. So, it's kit time, which is a bit like hammer time, but different. So, we have got in the kit, I love these colours, and then I just want to get these pearls, and I'll be like, that matches so perfectly. I love these. These are amazing. We had yesterday some like honeycomb beads that were this colour.
That kind of colour. How pretty. And yeah.
It's one of my favourites.
It's just beautiful, isn't it?
It is. I have a Abalone power shell pen that's all been inlaid within the pen. I just love it.
I've just got the shell in my bathroom that I put my rings in when I wash my hands.
I have one I use for like smudging as well. So I have traditionally like a abalone shell for like smudging. So I light my sage and get rid of all the negative energy around the house. Dance around the house. That's why I'm so wacky. Dance around the house with some sage. Anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about.
That might sound a bit strange, but
that might sound a bit strange if you have no idea what smudging is. So you have got this is your ocean blue abalone graduated bars that you've got here. You also as well have the Swarovski round drilled pearls. I've never seen a Swarovski pearl before.
Haven't you?
No, this is a first for me. Let me show you. Let me show you. So, these are ace.
The colour is just beautiful, isn't it?
Isn't it? They're so cool.
It's like made to go with these beautiful abalone.
Aren't they? They're stunning. So you've got these, and there's like pinks and purples coming through as well. They're amazing. I love those. So you've got these. Well, they're the Swarovski round drill pearls in iridescent light blue. They're 4mm, and you're getting 48 of those in a pack. 48, that's a lot, that's incredible. You're also as well getting, as you can see, your seed beads. So you're getting the metallic dark blue iris seed beads, which are 11.0, and you're getting the opaque turquoise seed beads, which are 8.0. And you're also getting £8 of, not £8, you're getting 50 yards of your £8 fireline crystal. Amazing. This, I love this. I just want to bring let's put it all like this. And what's amazing is the colours within those seed beads, those dark blue iris seed beads are falling over the place. But that is so...
I suppose it's sort of indulging my own love of sort of turquoise colours and sea blues and things like that. And I love the sheen that you get. So you've got the lovely sort of combination, or to use the arty word, juxtaposition, of all the different things. So you've got like this lovely natural abalone shell, and then you've got the seed beads, and then you've got the like Swarovski pearls, and they've got that kind of that beautiful sheen over them as well. So I think the whole lot together just, I don't know, I just think they were made for each other.
It works perfectly together. It works absolutely perfectly together. And what I love as well, again, we talked about the different textures before. You've got, of course, the turquoise, the opaque turquoise, which are more of a standing up, more of a matte. And then you've got this amazing kind of peacock pearl-esqueness that you have from the metallic dark blue iris. And then you've got that, almost like a pearl.
It's like hazy almost,
yeah,
isn't it? Like a sheen.
It is. It's like a hazy sheen luster. And then it's all of the colours come together perfectly. But then that myriad of textures is also incredible. Wowzers. They're perfect. It's just the perfect... Oh my gosh.
That's a bargain, isn't it?
That is an absolute bargain. At $22.95, you again, just to recap what you're getting, you are getting 50 yards of the 8-pound fireline crystal. You're getting the abalone bars that are 11 by 4 mil to 30 by 4 mil. You're getting 21 pieces of abalone. That alone, right now, you're looking at just over £1 a shard of abalone. You're getting, you know, just over £1 a shard, which is incredible. You're then also getting the seed beads. So you've got the 11Os with the dark blue iris that you can see there that have that. It's like a blue bottle. And then you've got the 8Os in the turquoise. And then you've got Swarovski elements as well. 48 pieces with the Swarovski name. That's insane for £22.95.
I think that's an incredible price point for the amount of things you're getting and the beauty of them as
yeah.
Well. It's just awesome. I love it.
We love it. And that's what we love about the kits is that, you know, you get more for your money.
Yeah.
You do those kind of package deals. It's brilliant. Okay, I am going to sit back and have a bit of a relax while you show us what you're going to be demoing.
Okay, so I'm basically just going to show you how to make the necklace, but in a smaller sort of section rather than the whole thing. Because it's, again, I do like using techniques that I think are relatively straightforward to pick up, so that anybody can do this. So hopefully, even beginners could buy this kit and just have a go at this, because I think it's definitely worth a try.
Perfect.
Okay. So I've started off. I've actually got ahead of myself slightly. So you start off with 4 of these lovely turquoise coloured 8O seed beads, and then go round in a loop and then back through the end one again. So you have like a little cross shape. And then I'm adding 3 beads and going through the last one of the cross. So I'll show that what I'm doing. So I've already got the cross shape here. Because that one's there, it's the 4th bead, if you like. So you only need to pick up 3. So again, just going through, making the loop and then passing the needle through these next 2 beads so that it exits from where you're trying to work from. Otherwise you end up sort of halfway down your design.
Okay.
Okay. And I'll just do that again, and you'll find that you alternate the side with which you pass the needle through your end bead. Don't worry about that. It does kind of go in like a figure of 8 as you're working. So I'm just going to pass that through there. And you do that for the length of the necklace that you want to make. And then when you get to your desired length, so because I'm just doing a section, so you can see on the necklace it follows all the way around and goes back to a clasp at the back. So it can be as long or as short as you want. And if you do make it too short, don't worry, with seed beads, you can add on a piece of fire line or wildfire and just carry on. You can keep adding to it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So what I'm going to do with this, if you imagine that this is working from sort of your clasp end, I'm now going to start feeding the needle back down again, but I'm going to pick up some of these fabulous little, it's kind of oily, oil on water kind of colours, aren't they?
Remind me of blue bottles.
I'm going to pop 2 in between these. I always go back to the term sticky out. It's not very technical, but people seem to understand it. So.
Makes sense to me.
Down through the gaps, basically, you're bolstering the work that you've already made by adding 2 smaller beads between the outermost sticky out beads. Okay, so do that for a few. And you do that all the way down until you get to a point where you want to start adding your fan shape. So depending on whether you want to use the whole fan or just part of it, you need to decide which size of the abalone that you're going to use. So I might have to just borrow the necklace so I don't confuse myself. Is that all right?
Yeah, take it.
I want to take it because then I can put it in shot as well. Is that all right? Let's move those.
Professional, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Professional.
That's arguably, but potentially, yeah. So can we see
Yes.
that as well? So, as we're working down, so I want to then start adding in these lovely Swarovski pearls as well. So you're going to try and do it in one hit. So we're going to pick up 4 of the Swarovski pearls, and I'll probably have to pick these up and put them on individually. Sometimes some of these pearls need a little bit of reaming, or just they can get the holes blocked with the dust from where the drill holes created, so you just make sure that they're clear. So we're going to add this on like this, and then I'm going to go again. I need to make a little loop, so I'm going to go back round through them all. Try not to get my head in the way. It's difficult, isn't it? When you lean forward, you don't realise how far into the shot you're leaning sometimes.
I'll let you know, but I can't see your head right now. If you jump in, I'll let you know.
Get the barnet out the way, yeah. Forgive me. I'm just going to wiggle these round so we get a nice little loop. Do you know what? When you do this, when you're not on camera, it goes really, really quickly.
Of course.
So you get your little loop. I really want that to sit right in that little gap there, so I'm just going to wiggle it through. Come on. There we go. So that little pearl is going to sit in the middle. And then I'm going to come through this bottom piece again here, this bottom pearl. So we go up to here. Where are we? There we go. There we go. It's just because I'm wrestling with it slightly, so let me just get these in. There we go, that's better. See, they will behave, you just got to persuade them. Right, now what I'm going to do is pick up 3 of these lovely little 11-Os, and 1 of the 8-Os, and I'm going to fall those down. And then what I want to do is attach the little fan shape down here, the abalone fan. So you just got to make sure that it's facing the way you want your jewellery to be, because if you put them back to front, although they're pretty, they're quite sort of matte and slightly more muted.
That makes sense.
On the back. So if you want that look, you can do that, then mix them up. But I like the shiny side because I'm a bit of a magpie.
Also, as well, would you, if you weren't going to use them all, would you then decide which sizes you wanted? Do they graduate, or does it not really matter?
So what I've done is I've kind of excluded the outermost 4 because I think they work quite well for earrings, and these are slightly shorter, so those ones I've left up there because I don't know. I've got a feeling that most people, when they're making a necklace, want a pair of earrings as well.
Yes.
So if you have the slightly shorter ones, they're not heavy in your ear, so and they match perfectly.
Perfect.
So all I'm going to do, I'm now going to mirror this on the other side. So I've got the 8-O on. I'm going to pass some 11-Os on, and I'm now going to go in sort of an S shape. So I'm going to pass it through this way and up and across, and then out through this 8-O here. So I'm telling you that before I do it, in case it all tries to jump out of shot again. Again, you don't normally do this flat. You probably pick it up and hold it. So I'm just going to position those so that they sit nicely. Pass this up through here. And then through this one again. In fact, I might pick that up. I think that's okay to pick it up. Through there. And what I want to do is try and hook in to that 8-O as well. So you see it's coming through the pearl and through the 8-O.
Yep.
Pull that through, and you've got a nice little drop shape there. And then what I've done, you can see on the main pattern that there's some beads here. I've added those afterwards, so don't worry too much about them. So the next stage, you come back up to here, the next stage is just 2 more of those of the 11 O's. And you're doing this because you want some clearance between the abalone drops, otherwise they'll all bunch up too close together and you won't get the lovely movement, so you won't see the colour very well. Okay, just going to move that. So now you've got to that point, and then we start the process again. So we're just going to add the 4 in a loop. I don't know if it'll let me do it quickly or not this time. Let's try. 1, 2, 3 and 4. There are multiple ways of doing this, but I think because I'm trying to do it all in one pass, you just have to be patient with it. So by that I mean, quite often with seed bead designs is if you work in a zigzag pattern along the full length of the necklace, you slowly build the design up. With this one, I'm being greedy and I'm trying to get the whole pendant drop, if you like, done in one hit.
Right.
So you only go past once in this occasion and then once more to fill in the gaps. Yeah, it's fighting back, so bear with me while I give it a little wiggle to make sure it sits where I want it to sit. Okay, we're getting there. Going through.
That's what I love about the live TV demos is that you also are showing people what they might have to kind of You
just have to stick with it, really. You just have to trust that it's going to be all right. And let's see if I can do this without going all the way through. There we go. Right. So you just have to show it who's boss, really. Can you see that? Have I got it out of shot again? Sorry. Okay, so got that down to there. So because I'm working along this necklace, kind of back to front, really, for the demo. I don't know why I've done it that way, but I'm kind of working from this side of the necklace instead of this side. Just typical me, really. So what I'm going to do, I'm going back to the abalone fan, and I'm going to pick up the next one along, so you get that lovely graduation of sizes.
Perfect.
So I'm just going to do exactly the same thing. I'm going to add 3 of the 11 O's, 1 of the 8s, go through this lovely fan, or bar, whatever you want to call it, mirror it on the other side, and then weave my way back up to the top. So back through here.
I could watch you do this for hours. It's really, I might drift off because it's so relaxing.
Most evenings, I just sit beading. So usually for a future show, because I don't have a great deal of spare time. So what I tend to do is do a little bit every night. And it is relaxing after a while. I think usually it's relaxing once you're happy with your design and you know what you're doing. To start with, it can be a bit kind of like, right, now what? But, so you continue that all the way along. When you get to the other side, I'm going to pretend that I've got there and I'm just going to come back down in a loop. Come back down one. Here. Like that, and imagining that this is coming up, so you've got your whole fan in a row, you're coming back down from this side, and all I've done is I've just added a little set of, I think it's 3, is it 3 or 4? Might even be 5, Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So what I've done, I've gone through, and between these pearls, just to make sure that they don't try and sort of crash into each other and sit as a fan, is I've just put these little 11 O's in between to force them to sit flat and in that fan shape. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then from this pearl straight through to this pearl, and you do that all the way along until you've got your lovely sort of structure, if you like, and you do that for the whole thing and just repeat it. And then obviously when you're doing the fan, if you look at this one, so where you graduated down to the main point, you just then follow the fan and graduate it back up to the other. And then this, I've just left the top edge as it is, and I've made sure that the little 11 O's follow the rest of it through to just a simple jump ring at the end, which I've hooked through the beading itself. So it's nice and simple. It's very pretty. I've kind of replicated it with the earrings as well. I don't know if we can have a little look here. So if you look at those, the central design it's fundamentally, it's the same pattern with a slightly different drop. But you start off with a 4, you make a loop, you come out of the bottom one, then you add 3 to make your next section, pass the thread through until you're at the bottom one, again add 3, and then you make your loop, you pick your smaller fan or bar, whatever you want to call it, and then you work back up the other side, sort of a figure of 8. Simple as that. Nice and simple, nice and wearable, hopefully nice and affordable. Have a go, and I'd love to see pictures if anybody goes for it.
Yes, please do. Oh, thank you, Hannah.
You're welcome.
Yay!
Pop that back on there.
I'm a bit super chilled now. I'm like, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't gone too chilled out.
I'm
Shove it out.
Stretch.
I'll put everyone to sleep, sorry.
We have got, I haven't even shown you this, but we've got Star Buy coming up for you now. We have got a findings pack. You're going to be loving this. It's coming up as your Star Buy right now. Hello, 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 welcome back. Oh my gosh, all of this, is this all one? There's loads. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm just like, this is amazing. There are loads. So I've got a findings pack for you right now. It's going to take me a while to get them open and show you everything, but let's tell you what you are actually getting. So you've got there we go, lovely, thank you. So you have got rose gold and you've got the yellow gold as well. So let's start with everything that you've got here. So you're getting 1 meter of the rose gold, and this is all over base metal, so brass or copper. So you've got 1 meter of the rose gold plated over link chain. You've got 20 of the rose gold feather weight head pins, 20 of the copper bore head pins. You've got 20 of the of the rose gold crimp covers. You've got 20 of the crimp tubes. You've got 20 of the open jump rings. You've got 35 of the round beads. You've got 3 pairs of the shepherd's hooks. You have got 5 of the bolt rings. You have got this says the seed beads in this as well.
Are they spacers? Yeah, no, they're not in here.
No. That everything you get is on your screen. Everything you get is on your screen. And you're getting it in your lovely organza bag. And then you've also got everything the same, but in gold. Sorry, we're just blaming Hannah. You've got.
It is my fault. Because it used to be something slightly different, and then I couldn't use it, so I changed it, and I haven't taken something out of the details, and I should have done. So this is what you're getting.
Hannah.
Oh no, it's going in the shift report. That's it. I'll get my coat. I'm done. I'm done. Oh dear.
But what you can see on your screen, basically everything that I've just told you, apart from the seed beads, you are getting in the yellow gold as well. So in total, how many pieces in total?
Lots.
I don't know. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 300. That's amazing. So I love these clasps. These the
bolt rings.
Bolt rings. Yeah.
So I mean, I've used a little bit of this colour with the last kit because I really like the rose gold with sort of the turquoisey colours. And then actually the gold, the other pack would go fantastically with the first kit.
With the first kit.
Because that's all got gold seed beads as well. So if you bought either of the kits.
Yeah, this is like the perfect edition. That's perfect. Literally. There's so much in here. How much? For 300 findings. Oh my gosh.
That is a bargain, I think.
That is an absolute bargain. I mean, you think about all the things that you... This is insane. I mean, it's like an absolute stash builder. That's insane. And if you're somebody, maybe you're new as well, what a great way to get started. You know, maybe you've bought one of the strands, or you know, you've got some of the basics and you're wanting to kind of add to your stash of stuff. This is a great way to get started. Or maybe introduce somebody to JM, somebody that you know that is always admiring your jewellery and they want to get started. Well, great way to start out. Doesn't matter if you mess up, because they're like super affordable. And you know, get a strand, maybe some jeweler's elastic, a little.
You can do like little jewellery making parties as well for your friends. So I kind of had this conversation. I went to like a ladies networking party a while ago, and they were predominantly promoting cosmetics. But when they realised that I made jewellery, I was sort of saying, oh well, you can buy components from JewelleryMaker, and you can sit and sort of learn how to make them. So some of them have actually done it. They've actually bought a few pieces, and I'm quite proud of that.
That's fantastic.
And they what they do is they sit together and they have coffee and a slice of cake, have a chat. We've got one that sells cosmetics, one that sells like dietary supplements and things like that. And they sit there and they make jewellery and they have a chat and they shop amongst each other. It's really sweet. It's really
wonderful.
Lovely.
I love networking events. I went to one last week before last. It was brilliant. I was actually speaking at the event, which was really lovely. So yeah, that's awesome. I love that idea of just sitting and...
It's like a community thing, something you can do. And if you've got like a few findings packs like that, you can sit with a friend, share a strand of gemstones, and both make a piece of jewellery together.
Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't not do it. I'm in vision. There's nothing I can do. I'm gonna have to sneeze. It's coming out. It's okay. It's all right. It wasn't a wet one, so we're okay. Sorry. What star buy are we doing at the end, Beck? Oh, was that the last star buy? Okay.
Aww.
Okay, let's do the pearls. I love this. Beautiful. So, take a look at these. So, we have got a stunning strand for you, again, of your beautiful shell pearls. These are gorgeous. So, pearlescent white they're called. I can't think of a more fitting name for these. They are really, really pearlescent, have that wonderful, and they are wedding white, aren't they? They are real wedding white. Wedding white. Oh gosh. 30 minutes left. Gorgeous. 38 centimetre strand. Again, if you just got that findings kit and you want to get started, and
so this is a perfect example. You have a lovely strand like this. You sit down with your mates, and you've got your coffee, you've got your cake. One of you has a gold findings pack, the other has the rose gold findings pack, and you have half a strand of pearls. I guarantee you can both make a suite of jewellery out of them.
I love it.
Yeah, because you can make a pair of earrings, you can make a bracelet, you can make a pendant on a chain, or you can even make stretches and things like that if you've got elastic as well. But you can both make a lot of jewellery out of one strand, and this is a lovely way to do it. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. Get two of them in that case.
There you go. At that price, you got the findings kit with the 2 lots of findings, which was $12.95, and you've got this under £20 with free P&P delivered to your door. Under £20, you could have hours of fun.
Yeah, absolutely, and it is just good fun. It's just a nice way to bond, I think.
I think so.
Chit chat with the girlies. All the chaps, you know. It doesn't have to be girls.
No.
But I'm just using my point of reference from the networking party that I went to.
Oh, wonderful. Was it local?
Yeah. It's just my mum's from the local school, so yeah.
Wonderful. Ah, fab. There we go, 38 centimetres. The great thing is, and we talked about this earlier as well, with your shell pearls, they are all perfectly spherical. They are all perfectly matched in terms of their colour and their size. I mean, they are completely uniformed. So, you know, it is everything that a pearl kind of dreams of being in terms of high-end and quality, but without the high-end quality price that comes with that. So you're getting that big look for less, aren't you?
Definitely, definitely.
Perfect. Perfect. Good luck. Good luck. Right, next up, let's do...
She just looked at me like she'd found some treasure. I was like,
it is like treasure. It is like treasure. These are really cool. I remember the first time someone showed me these, I'm like, I don't know what this is. But these are your bezel connectors. So they're really cool. Look, they've been like hammered. So you've got, how many are you getting? You're getting, what, five of the, with the silver colour and 5 with the gold. They're really awesome. They're just cool. So, bezel connectors, I know what I'm thinking I'd do. What would you do with these?
well, I've got 2 ideas that spring to mind straight away. One of them is polymer clay, perhaps cerulean instead, and then you can insert those lovely little Swarovski sparkles, make a pattern. And the other one is resin. We recently showed, I don't know if it was Claire or Fleur, but they had some like little tiny flowers, like dried pressed flowers, and they popped them inside clear resin and made some beautiful pieces of jewellery like that. I think either of those might be fun.
That's really weird, because I was like, do you know what I'd love to do with this? I'd like to put some pressed flowers in there.
Oh, no!
But I didn't know what the actual,
I'm sorry.
what medium. No, it's awesome. I didn't know what actual medium, what you would need to use. So you would do that with resin?
With resin, yeah. So a clear resin and then in the hardener as well. And then you pop in whatever you want. It could be a picture, it could be flowers, it could be, you can get little gemstone granules and things. Anything really. You could even... I suppose you could use like all the bits of silver and leftovers.
Yeah.
You could put just like a mixture in there, and then put the clear resin in the top, and then let it set, and then you get this fabulous kind of homemade cabochon almost within the bezel.
Oh, I love that idea. I absolutely love that idea. I love the idea of any kind of parts and pieces that you've got left over, or just collecting things from nature, like you say, like with dried flowers, or I don't know, little seeds and bits of pine cones and that kind of thing.
Of interest, really.
Yeah.
Like it might be a feather. You know, a lot of people associate feathers with like the guardian angels again, like we were saying before. You could have a small piece of like down feather, I guess. So like they're only little tiny things. Pop that in, again in clear resin, and I think that's quite nice as well.
I think so, that would be lovely. £11.95. Again, you're getting 10 of these. It's incredible value. 10, amazing. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Right, so we have a couple of these left. And so I just wanted to show you again in case you missed it in, was it last hour before. This is absolutely amazing. So what I'm about to show you, if you didn't see this,
I was expecting it to.
If you didn't see this, this is going to blow you away. It is one of the most exquisite and beautiful Ethiopian opals that I have ever witnessed. We are fortunate that there are actually a couple of chances left on this, so if you did miss out, or maybe you've just tuned in and you're like, oh my gosh, how did I miss that? It's incredible. So this is 3.5 carats in your solitaire of one of the most incredible Ethiopian opal examples that I have ever seen. This is the kind of example of an Ethiopian opal that you would expect to see in a museum representing everything that Ethiopian opal stands for. I'm just going to pop it out of the tweezers because I don't want to, don't want to pop it across the room or damage it in any way. So what you have got, and look at the colours that you have got here. They are outstanding. You have got magentas, arguably magentas and purple, arguably the rarest colours you will ever find in an opal, and you have got them in abundance within this. Look, even when I take it out of the light, look at those magenta pinks coming through. Look at those violet colours that you have got within this particular opal. It is just astonishing from start to finish, from end to end. The turquoises that you've got coming through, those beautiful blues, the cerulean blues, and those wonderful flashes of aquas. I mean, it is absolutely textbook, some of the finest quality of opal I have ever witnessed in over a decade of working within the jewellery and gemstone industry. If this was set into 18 karat gold or platinum in the window of a jewelry store, it's the kind of, you know, I'd be pressing my nose against the glass like, oh my gosh, I want to see that. Yeah. It's that, this is the quality, this is the quality. And what's amazing to me, Hannah, is that, you know, we can offer something of this caliber to people that make their own jewellery. Like, you would never expect that.
This is the thing, I mean, JewelleryMaker never ceases to amaze me with some of the things that we get in here. If you actually put it into context and you went out into the high street and tried to replicate it, the value would be phenomenal, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
So the fact that we're almost complacent about the fact that we can make jewellery with this amazing, like, Ethiopian opal.
Absolutely.
I mean, people wouldn't believe you. I've heard other people who, I think it was Elle once said when she worked in the jewellery industry before, and she said that when she said that we'd got some of these amazing things, people just didn't believe her.
No.
She had to show them. They just didn't believe it.
I mean, I've got a 4.5 carat, I was saying earlier. It's amazing. And I paid, you know, £799 for that 4.5 carat. And that was staff cost. I was working at on a TV channel, and that was staff cost. And I actually, it's something I didn't mention earlier, but I have taken, you know, pieces that have been appraised of a similar size to this, and pieces of appraised for multiple 4 figures, going and taking it into a jeweller's. Granted, it's in 18 karat gold, it's got a couple of diamonds, but that's not where the value lies. There's not enough gold within that to warrant thousands and thousands of pounds. It is a stone of this size, this caliber, this beauty, this, look at the violets coming through from that angle, the flashes of fuchsia pink. It's absolutely outstanding. I'm blown away. It's like a galaxy within a gemstone, and at $99.95, you know, £250 is cheap, is which we first showed you, but at 19, just look at it.
It's just so beautiful, isn't it?
Just
like the aurora borealis captured in a stone.
It really is. I mean, even if you didn't want to set this into jewellery, just to own this right now for the price of, you know, I was saying this earlier, well, you pay more than that a month for your council tax. You know, you pay more than that a month for your groceries. You pay more than that a month. You think, I mean, people don't bat an eyelid. They think what they go and pay for a mobile phone, and that's something that becomes, you know, redundant and outdated in a matter of months. And look at something. A miracle of nature. A miracle of nature, it really is. There's a couple of you additional people that have put these into your shopping baskets. All I'm going to say is this, right? You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. I said it earlier. Get this home, take it to your local jewellers. Get this appraised. Get this appraised at your local jewellers. Get them to value it. You know, if it's not for you, send it back. But I can tell you right now, hand on heart, from my experience in the industry, knowing what mine is appraised for, knowing the demand for this quality and this particular quality in an opal is just outstanding. And to be able to offer you this today for literally double figures it's just like it's like you're stealing it, really, at that kind of price. It's incredible. The purples, to get the rarest colours, the purples, the pinks. You know what? People don't regret what they do, they regret the things that they don't do. So get this home, see it for yourself, enjoy the beauty, get it appraised if you want to, or valued. You've got 30 days to make your mind up. If it's not for you, send it back. It's as simple as that. And there's no P&P today either. Do it. Get it home. Don't regret this and go, oh, shucks, I should have got that. You know, take advantage today. It's amazing. Good luck to each and every one of you. If you've got it in your shopping baskets, just check it out. Just check it out. Very envious. Ooh. Just trapped my skin. Yes, I have. I've got numerous tubes of seed beads. So, which ones are we going for? Dark berry.
Galvanised dark berry, yeah.
I'd say these ones. They are like it's like a mulberry colour, like a. Oh, I love these. Well, this is my kind of.
It's on point with the season, isn't it? So all those lovely mustard colours that you get in the shop at the moment, and the sort of the tans and the forest greens. I think this dark berry colour like really goes well with all of those.
It really does. It's absolutely beautiful. I love this. I've been foraging, so we've been out foraging. I've been sounds so strange. It's not strange though. So being going out, I like to walk, and we collected loads of apples and pears and just like wild fruit, and we just got a load of sloes and loads of rose hips. I'm going to make a rose hip syrup, and I'm doing a rose hip and hibiscus gin, and I've got some sloes for a sloe gin, and I've got loads of pears, and I've just basically collected all these pears, and I've just got a fermenting bucket, and I'm going to make some perry, some cider. Yeah,
brilliant.
I love it. I just love going foraging. It's like you can find so many things just in the hedgerows, but the point I was going to make is this kind of dark berry.
Yeah.
Oh, we crashed the graphics.
That's everyone going mad for that opal.
I know, right? Crazy. Yes, let's show you the opal again, because you can buy that on the web, but we're just having some graphical...
Got a gremlin, sorry.
Graphical gremlins at the moment. Everybody was going mad for the opal. Have we got enough to show it again though? Okay. Couple of chances left. Typical, the graphics crashing like 10 minutes before the end of the show.
I suppose we should be grateful it wasn't 10 minutes before the start.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's just all take a moment. All take a moment to just the quality. I'm going to say it again. I've said it about 1 million times, but I'm going to say it again. I've just got this blackboard behind so we can see it. Sorry.
How close can we get into it to really
show
you?
The closer you get into it, the more colours that you see, which is what I just wanted to show you. Oh my gosh.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Isn't it? And there's not one angle where you're like, oh, that's a bit... Do you know what I mean? Every single angle just demonstrates. And to get... I've just said this, and I'm sorry if I'm sounding like a broken record, but to get the violet colours, those magenta pinks, like that you're seeing down here at the bottom.
I could just so see this as a most amazing ring. It's like, we had... Oh... I don't know what that was.
I don't know what that was. Nobody pays 987. Nobody pays 987. Maybe that was the universe saying that what you could pay for it. Yeah, absolutely. True story.
Even our gremlins have gone on strike now because of this.
I know, right? Everyone's like, what? Yes. So it's just divine. It really is just divine. You saying about?
I was just going to say. I mean, we're fortunate to live near the jewellery quarter in Birmingham, so there's a lot of people there who are like very talented silversmiths and goldsmiths and things like that. Incredibly jealous. I should really do a course. And I was just thinking, you could make the most amazing, beautiful ring, either for yourself or as an heirloom. I know we mentioned like heirlooms and things before, but it really is. This is what I think is like an antique of the future. If you have this mounted properly into a really lovely setting, maybe pick your birthstone or something to go either side it, or if you're feeling really flash diamonds, and make something really spectacular to keep and pass on from generation to generation. It's just an incredible opportunity.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is. I love it. Right, let's do next. Oh yeah, because we were going to play this as a play on from the kit, right? So for those of you,
so you can you could go for a bigger, bolder design.
Absolutely. Or if you're looking at maybe you're not a seed beader, but you
like the
gemstone.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fantastic. Literally lasts like less than 10 minutes now for to take advantage, and of course you're free P&P with us today. Well, this is slightly different. It's just,
is it slightly longer?
I think, yeah, and I think it's more graduated, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
I think the little ones are littler and the longer ones are longer. Wow, Emma.
Wow.
Wow, Emma. I'm outdoing myself today, I really am.
You're all right.
Thanks. So 21 pieces, 11 by 4 to 30 by 4, approximately 21 pieces. So you call this a fan, right?
Yeah, I think so, like a graduated fan. Something like that. Do you know what's really cute though? You know, there's lots of fancy dress parties and things that like coming up in the party season and stuff like that. And I've seen the most amazing little princess crown made out of these. So you turn them up, sort of end on, so they form like a point on like a little coronet, or I think it's called, is it? Or a little tiara with the.
Oh my gosh, I know what you mean.
Yeah, upright, and then little girls can wear them. It's like they can be like the Snow Queen or something, and have like a little crown or you know, or a mermaid or something like that. It's just a different kind of idea, you know.
I love that.
Play around with it.
That's really cool. And these do almost look like kind of dragonfly wings as well.
I think
with
they
that.
do.
They're so cool. Snow Queen. I think my ex called me that once.
Oh.
So, yeah,
perhaps not in the cutesy little girl way.
No,
perhaps,
no. An ice queen might have been a more accurate description. I know it's harsh. I'm a lover, not a fighter, and anyway. But they are stunning, and it's really popular as well with all of the, you know, with mermaids and unicorns everywhere you go. Unicorns, mermaids, flamingos.
Yeah, it's funny. Flamingos. It's odd that flamingos are part of that, but they are. Yeah, they really are.
I love these. Could you? I'm just looking at it as like.
You can make some amazing sort of Art Deco kind of, you know, like fan-shaped things. I'm trying to think like a brooch or a hair comb or something.
Yeah, that'd be lovely. Oh yeah, I'd like that.
I think that would work quite well actually.
Perfect. Right, we have got some. We've got hot fix. Swarovski hot fix. Flatbacks right now. Well, I had the hot fix yesterday, which is, how cool is that?
Amazing.
I could play with that for hours. We were talking about hot fixing everything. Me and Linda were like, oh, we could do that. She was talking about this roll top bath that was all like covered in Swarovski, and she's like, when you see the big cars and they hot fix everything.
I've seen a car completely covered in sparkles before. It must have taken absolutely ages.
What I was saying was, when I used to work on cruise ships, they used to sell the Swarovski champagne flutes. And they're like multiple 3 figures for 2 with the stem that's all pretty much hot fixed.
You can do it yourself. Yeah.
I know. I have to get one of those. I have to get one. So if you have no idea what we're talking about, it's a tool. Basically, it's like a vacuum, and it sucks up the Swarovski, and then it also heats it up, and then you can like basically stick them to everything. You can stick them on clothes and stuff as well, can't you?
Clothes, shoes, you know, accessories, household adornments, you know, anything you want really. Get creative.
I love it. So these are your jet black, jet flatback, sorry, and they're gorgeous. So if you have got, I am. I'll pop some in my hand for you so you can have a nose.
You can also glue them, by the way.
You
don't
can
have to
also
have the
glue them.
Helfix tool.
Yes, that's what I was going to ask next. It's quite spinellish as well, isn't it?
It's so sparkly. That's the thing. It's just it's a lovely little embellishment, isn't it?
It is really pretty.
They look quite cute. You know, you get those like little sort of leather wristbands, and you just put a line of those down the middle. It's really, really effective.
They are lovely. Do you know what else you could do as well? Your pet collars, your cat collar. You could have like sparkly. I want to do a whole line of pet jewellery. That's my.
Well, there you go.
Next.
To go with your hat pins.
Hat pins, homeware,
She's
and
inspired.
pet jewellery. That's it. Well, I was going to ask when you're back, but you work here, so you're back.
Yeah, no, back on the show on the 3rd, doing masquerade balls. So I've got some fairly flamboyant things.
Which shift is that? Do you know?
I can't remember if it's the middle or the late.
Okay, it might be with me. It might be with me. I'm in on the 3rd. In fact, I'm in on the 31st. The 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd and the 4th, which I'm excited about. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your evening. I will be back at 8 AM tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Good night. Bye.
Screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price.